What's up, everybody? This is Pigs in a Podcast, and this is Benji.
And I'm Will.
And I'm John.
So what's up, guys? I know it's been a while. I just wanted to bring up that our last episode kind of got
It caught fire.
lost in the, that little door you see in Twilight Zone where you know where the hell it's going.
You know when you do your laundry and you pull your clothes out of the dryer and you're missing one sock? That episode's with that sock.
There you go. There you go. That's what it is.
It's a good one. So, our last episode was actually labeled Celebration Pigs or some shit like that, and
Reference to Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah, we some of us just weren't able to go. I got to go, and are actually gonna add that episode as a bonus content later on for some of our close fans. Maybe later on we'll think about.
I think in the future, if we end up having something of sort of like a more tight knit.
Send us dick pics and we'll send you the fucking episode.
Send it to John because John really likes dick pics.
Pigsinapodcast@gmail.com.
No, don't use that, fucker.
Use your own fucking personal email. DM Nabiscus. What was it?
Oh shit! I have a Twitter now. Fuck.
That is it. What was it?
Nabiscus something. I forgot, honestly.
I think it's Nabiscus 138.
Damn it! My fucking insistent use of that number.
You're gonna get bombarded, like straight up, like the last episode of The Boys.
Yeah. Just make sure to like DM Nabiscus 138 with your dick pics and all that jazz. I'm pretty sure he's gonna enjoy them.
So we're gonna jump right into some of our favorite shows that we've been watching. Unfortunately, some of us haven't watched a lot of the stuff that has been coming out. As for me as well, like we're gonna kind of talk about a little bit of Stranger Things, which I wanted to, but like I honestly like was watching that a couple of times, but like I was always just I don't know what my problem is, but I just keep jumping on my phone and just looking into like different type of references in that show, and like it's really great. But we'll probably do it like when it's over, like when they have, how they only have the second season, we'll probably make a Stranger Things Pigs episode.
Well, I mean, like in July, the next part 2 is coming out, so we can easily.
Okay, so when July comes, I think we just need to fucking bite the bullet and watch the series.
I mean, I already watched it.
Okay,
so
okay.
It's you two that are behind.
You need to bite the bullet.
Okay, if we go by that, I only have a season and a half. I just didn't watch.
But the thing is, I need to rewatch it, dude, because like there are some really
all
cool
the important shit happens in season 1. Season 2.
Season 2 was just like season 2 is kind of like just basically like a filler for the whole show, the whole series. Like they don't really build much into it.
It's funny. Like we're going to dive right to it, but yeah, it seems like they just left out some of the characters that they brought into that like second season, and they're just like, we'll just pretend it never existed. That's how I felt about this episode, like this new season. It's like, it seems like
everyone here has watched season 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You watched it too?
Yeah.
Spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen season 2. The whole fucking shit with the sister.
Exactly.
That shit was like, it like she gets introduced in the beginning, that she has an episode like somewhere in the middle, and then after that, it's like she never existed.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna jump into about this. It just seems like they're trying to reboot like the whole new season.
No, I think it's just one of those things where it's like, we're just not gonna acknowledge her.
It was just a sequel. We'll forget about it.
Actually,
she died off screen.
Those episodes were actually like I just like tuned them out. I didn't pay attention to them. Like I literally just skipped it because it was just like this doesn't seem like it's important to the plot in any sort of way. Legit.
Yeah, that was just boring as fuck for me.
Yeah, it's like that whole season was like a filler. The filler arcs.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but I wasn't like I was with the first one. Like, wow, that was a really great show, And I was like, what the fuck happened?
Well, I mean, like
after that.
I enjoyed parts of it, but it's just like I'm telling you, like there was just some parts of like some episodes
like
where
that
it's just like
second season just killed the nostalgia, huh?
Yeah,
definitely. But yeah, definitely. I think once at part 2, we should all like totally make an episode for Stranger Things in general.
So we're gonna jump into Kenobi now that it's actually over.
And you know what? This might just be me, but wouldn't the series have been better if it was just called Kenobi, not Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Honestly, yeah.
Kenobi sounds way fucking better.
What is it called?
It's called Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I've
But
always
you just think it's called Kenobi.
no, but they have the letters just Kenobi like
no,
on
but
the
on
title.
top small, it's Obi-Wan.
But dude, come
No,
on.
everywhere it's advertised Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. I mean, it could have just been Obi-Wan or Kenobi, but like
Kenobi
the whole,
sounds so
Kenobi sounds a lot
fucking-
better. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
But it's just like they should have just called it Kenobi.
that's strike one.
They should have just named it not fucking Kenobi.
That's strike one.
Oh my god! All right, how do you guys want to do this? Do you want to go for like each person's
They
impressions,
should have just
or
named it Revenge of the Youngling.
oh my god?
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm just
Look,
jumping right into it.
Either she's tough as fuck,
No.
or Darth Vader fucking sucks
Hold
with a
on.
lightsaber.
Hold on. We need
Because he
deep
shanked
dive.
that
Oh, yeah,
fucker.
no, hold
we
on,
did
hold
the
on.
mistake on you're just diving into it right into it.
Yeah.
We need to start talking
Alright.
about it from beginning to end, from like actual first episode to last. 'cause
Also-
So it all happened
Also-
when Obi-Wan had
We're
the
like-
high ground.
No, hold on.
Oh.
Also, spoilers for anybody who hasn't watched the show. Obviously, we're assuming
Yeah,
that everyone who's
we're-
listening right now has watched the show.
I obviously
This
kind of
actually
already
might be
spoiled
more
it.
entertaining than finishing the series. So, and we're bad. So that tells you how bad that series is.
Okay, I'm gonna. Since we got the spoilers thing ready, I'm just gonna go straight into like just one thing is like that last episode really held me from really hating this show, like straight up, dude. I told everybody that I hated this show, dude, like so much. If it weren't for if it wasn't for like Ewan McGregor's like actual like freaking like I'm gonna say Oscar acting, you know, because he's obviously I think he's already been like nominated for a couple of I think probably like Trainspotting and other stuff. It just my God, dude, what did they do? Like I get it, like the prequels were like just full of different aliens, different planets, you know. Jar Jar was in it, dude. I could honestly just watch a whole Jar Jar fucking like
Wait, on the
side
on that
show,
note,
and I probably like it more than some of these episodes, man, because I'm just like, what the hell's going on?
not to like take this on the whole tangent on the note of Jar Jar Binks. What the fuck happened to his race? Did they get
The
obliterated?
Gungans?
No.
Yeah.
Well, they're Naboo. They're just basically they're getting invaded by the separatists, right?
But because they don't even fucking bring him up in any of the. I don't think I've ever seen like not
well,
even like
because Jar Jar becomes a politician.
Yeah, he
no, but
becomes
I'm
a
talking
senator.
about like any
Yeah.
of the people of.
No, but I think he's also representing the
No,
Gungans. He's representing the Gungans in the Senate.
but like what I'm saying is like if
they just don't show him anymore.
they don't show him anymore.
Yeah.
They don't even show like the race of
Yeah.
his race. That's the thing. That's why I was like I'm like in any of the newer shit that's come out, they don't even pop out in any sort of way.
No, okay, live action.
Yeah.
Is more prominent in.
Well, he's in the Clone Wars as
yeah,
well.
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, so
there
it's
in
like
the Clone
it's
Wars
in the
more.
clones, but not
But
like
that's
live
in
action.
between Attack
Yeah.
of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith,
Yeah.
where I think like in Revenge of the Sith, there's this crazy scene where there's only one freaking scene with him in it, and it's him walking with the other politicians, like the senators and shit like that, going into it, and he turns around and smiles and says like some weird like, oh, like I'm still here or some shit like that, and it's like, and it's like, damn. And I think like George Lucas's daughter's like one of the politicians in there too, or something. And it's just all walking together, and it's like it's kind of like George is just like, I'm gonna put this fool in here whether you like him or not.
You
You
guys
know?
fucking dislike him. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. He's my creation. He's
Yeah,
gonna be in my fucking
Literally,
movie.
that scene. If you pause it and you like watch it, he's just walking with the crowd, like the camera angles from behind him, and he turns around and like smiles at the camera.
So just kind of like giving it
Yeah.
like a fuck you to the people who like hate him and shit like that. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
But going back to Obi-Wan. So
yeah, I got into the whole little Jar Jar Binks. Leave
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks alone,
he just wants to live.
man.
Well,
talking about that-
do you want to give your impressions of the show?
If you want to go first, be my guest.
Go for it.
I mean, I'm just gonna say that honestly, I like
Start from finish. What are your thoughts?
Start to finish, it was like the whole show itself wasn't a good show, and the last episode was good, but it still doesn't like redeem the show for me, honestly.
I never said it redeemed the show to me.
Yeah.
Okay, it redeemed from me hating the show.
No, like I still think it's garbage for me. Like honestly, like like you said, Ewan McGregor's acting was like the only highlight within the first couple of episodes.
He literally held the whole freaking like.
And even that one dude, what was his name? The guy who was pretending to be a Jedi.
Oh, the Indian dude. I can never remember.
Dude, that guy's
fucked up his character.
But I mean, like his acting was the only thing that was convincing as well, besides like anybody else.
You think his acting was convincing?
The way that he acted, the character that he was doing, yeah, dude, like in the beginning.
To me, he seemed like he was one of the worst actors ever.
In
that show.
But that's his stick, though.
I know it is, but that's like
it's not Star Wars.
That's
my
not
problem.
Star Wars, dude. Like,
and then you know what pisses me off? Like, okay, so for me, this last episode, it is the best episode out of the series, which is sad, but it is because it has really cool moments. But then right after, it fucks up those moments. Like, so with that dude in this episode, Kenobi tells him, take care of her, make sure get home or something like that. And he like stops and he just says, I will. And I was like, for me, that was really fucking cool because like this is some dude who's like been just doing shitty ass jokes the whole fucking series.
Yeah.
And like now he got serious. Like it made it seem like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? And then
I'm actually gonna be fucking.
And then he just cracks a joke right after that. I'm like, well, there goes that moment. Like, you know what I mean? Like I thought, there was like actual character development. But nope, they fucked that one up.
He's like, you blew it.
Yeah.
But it was just badly written, like kind of what do you say? When it's like a sad moment and then you kind of bring like that humor back up just for you to be that sad, be like.
Well, I mean the thing
has never
like,
been Star Wars though.
But I mean they were using him as like the comedic release, and throughout the whole fucking show. That's the reason why I was like he was a good comedic release in that regard, because that was his character. I mean, was it required in the series? No. But I mean, I'm not gonna shit on his acting because of that.
No, I'm not saying his acting was bad.
Yeah.
Because you can compare him to someone like, what is it, K230, Rogue One? It was basically the same thing.
K2SO.
Yeah, K2SO. And he would do the fucking same thing, comedic relief up until the end,
dude.
Where shit got real.
That robot made me cry.
Dude,
in
he
Rogue
didn't
One.
go fucking comedic at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I meant. Like. Apparently that fucking droid has more character growth than that fucking sentient human.
Exactly.
That was my problem.
Exactly, dude.
Well, actually,
but that was that one dude from Firefly, right? His voice,
Stanley or something. Fuck, I can't think of his name now.
What I was gonna say, I think like the difference between like the comedic relief that they use with this guy, the Indian guy, and then the droid from there is that. It was fucking just dry delivery from the droid. You get me? Like there was no intention from the droid to be funny. It was just like, his actions were funny and his comebacks were funny because he was just delivering literally like oh, I was just doing this, and it just happens to be funny. So it was more organic there, and I get your point. And this one, the comedic relief for this guy, it was forced in there. Yeah.
His name's Kumail Nanjiani
from Silicon Valley.
Eternals.
Yeah.
Dude, he got ripped for Eternals, dude. Like, there's pictures of where he's just like all smiling.
He was talking about how like
you're like, what the heck?
The mouse provided him a personal trainer and shit like that, and that's the reason why he was like, I was only able to achieve this body because of that. Because if it wasn't for that, I wasn't gonna be able to do it.
Well, I think that's even how fucking our fucking favorite actor Chris Pratt got in shape because he was gonna be Star-Lord.
Oh, we got Chris Pratt news, bro.
Oh, fuck.
There's a lot of tabloids coming out with some really, really crazy freaking
really? I don't know what the fuck's going on with him.
Announcements like
oh, God.
tabloid. Like,
fuck it, we'll save it for later in the episode.
Oh, dude, I got freaking. So, I wanted to compare just comedians and acting, right? With the let's talk about the Mandalorian, Bill Burr. That one scene in the Mandalorian where they're dressed as like some of the the Empire like soldiers, right? And like they're going through that transport to like get it to that one station, right? That one last scene, and when they're talking to I believe he's a captain or a commander in there, remember?
Yeah, the guy from Batman Begins.
And it's that part where like he shoots him, right? Bill Burr's the guy who actually
he kills him.
character kills that dude. Like you could see like the just him like getting like that scene where Gina Carano gets him like from being arrested, you know, from being
It's like, oh, you're
he
dead.
was a bounty hunter,
Yeah.
right?
No, he was a criminal.
Or he was a criminal,
He's a
basically.
criminal.
Yeah, they're more like space pirates in a way, you know, right? Or
Yeah,
something like that.
something like that. Yeah.
And like, remember they get him to like do a mission and he could get free from.
Oh, he was also
being
he was
incarcer-
ex-Empire. That's
Yeah.
what it was, ex-Empire.
Oh.
So remember
yeah.
that scene where he's just getting flashbacks of just all that shit that he was doing for the Empire, and he's just hearing this guy's story, and he's just
Well,
you're
no,
just
you know
like,
what? Why he was
damn.
getting pissed? It wasn't the
no, I know, but
flashbacks?
I'm just
Oh.
talking about the acting.
Oh,
Right?
yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
to get diving like too into it, but it's like, dude, you see it, like he's taking this fucking serious, and he just he fucking shoots him, and then just like, I mean, obviously Bill Burr was he was also an actor. He's came out in a lot of movies as well, so he's a pretty good actor as just from his past, you know, like but like compared to this guy, he's like,
But
you can't-
again,
I
my
think-
point. But the
could
point.
well, this is my whole thing is like they're getting these comedians and they're getting these new directors and like they're working like impossible things to make them great.
No,
you
no,
know?
no, no. I know, but what I'm saying, like my point, because how you brought up Bill Burr, so that moment where fucking he's hearing this higher ranking like Imperial talking to him like about his fucking buddies and shit, that he's he got killed essentially and not giving a fuck about it, like he's going over the edge and he
Yeah.
fucking kills the dude, and after that he doesn't say something funny or snarky, he's like, fuck, we need to go. Where again, fucking Kenobi is telling this dude, he's like, dude, they're fucking after us. You need to make sure fucking Leia stays alive. And,
And then
he goes, okay, because that's fucking real shit, right?
And then he laughs like Pee Wee Herman. Huh?
And yeah, and it's like that's the point I'm trying to make. It's not about acting, or it's just the
No,
the
it
writing.
was horrible
just-
writing in regards to that. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I was actually on the whole Bill Burr thing. Remember how like when we first watched the first episode, I was talking about, is that fucking Flea?
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck is he doing in
Dude,
here?
it took me like literally when I saw him in that episode, I'm like, is that Flea? And then again, I'm like,
Yeah.
is that Flea? And I'm like,
Dude.
no,
No,
it's
but
not Flea.
no, but the funny thing is like, no.
And I'm like, it is Flea.
the funny thing is I tell this guy is like, hey, that guy kind of looks like that one dude from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's like, it's Flea.
Well, okay, you know what's really fucking funny? So like, my dad, he's getting into all this shit, right? And he's never really been into Star Wars, but now he's getting into it. So fucking every once in a while, if he watches an episode, because he doesn't know a lot about it, he was like, oh, so who's this? Who's this? Why are they important? So I give him backstories and shit, right?
Yeah.
So after the first episode, he calls me, and I was expecting a bunch of questions, and all he asked was like, was that Flea? And I was like, yeah, it was Flea. And that was like, oh, okay. And then that was it. That was his main question about the
Is
first.
it from Back to the Future? Because isn't that like the only other thing he's in? Like,
Is it?
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
To be honest,
think
I've never
he's in the
seen
third
Back to
one.
the Future.
I honestly don't remember.
He's in the second, maybe in the second one and in the third one. Yeah, where like when the horse shit drops on them and he's like the third goon of like what's his name? I forgot I don't know.
Wait,
the
wasn't he
character
one of
names.
the Guardians?
What?
One of the Guardians movies?
Flea?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly
Because
don't.
there's actually like apparently like a few people in that movie,
There's
but they
a lot
were
of cameos,
they were like
actually.
Ravagers
Yeah.
and shit. So like they're not big.
Oh, he could have been one of
Yeah.
them. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, for the Ravagers they used a lot
Because
of
like
them.
even for the fucking the last of the sequel trilogy, like fucking Daniel Craig was a stormtrooper. In fucking
yeah.
like just a
And
random
the
stormtrooper.
first one, The Force Awakens.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, just
He,
because they were.
supposedly he's the he doesn't even admit it, but they, like
It's him,
everybody
you can hear it.
Huh? Everybody has already said like, yeah, that was him, And it's the scene where what's her Ray is gonna be tortured. And
Just the
he's
first time she uses the
he's a
Force.
soldier in there guarding that thing, and like
Oh, when
she's trying
she
to
tells
like
him to like you're gonna
yeah,
unlock.
she's trying to what do you
Oh
call
yeah, that sounds like him exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
that's got to be him.
So there's a lot of like stuff like that, and I think because the Ravagers, it's just a bunch of fucking weird aliens and shit. So
talk about Daniel Craig, and we're not gonna jump into another thing, but have you watched the new movie?
no, it's free on
It's
Prime.
on Prime, dude.
Wait,
Is
which
it
Dude,
good?
movie?
I watched the first like 30 minutes of it, dude. It's good.
My dad, he told me I need to
But-
watch it because it's good.
it has a lot to do with Spectre. So it's like it.
I remember Spectre.
Yeah, it's basically.
Oh, you're talking about the most recent Bond movie?
No Time to Die.
Oh,
I think it's called.
Dude. What was it? I think I talked about this last time, or maybe I don't know if I said it on the podcast or just like to you guys in general. It's a fucking Bond fan.
Oh,
film.
you've seen it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's for the Bond fans.
Oh,
it's
that's
not,
right. It did come out in theater, huh?
Yeah. It's for the Bond
It
fans.
didn't do well though. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's for the Bond
Well,
fans. It's
the
not
COVID
it was
destroyed
COVID,
the
but
movie
then like
from the beginning.
But it's not not a film for the general audience. Kind of like the Batman in a sense.
It's big time aimed for like Bond fans, dude.
Dude.
Yeah. Did you like it though?
I fucking loved
Yeah,
it, dude.
I really I was liking it a lot.
I had gone with my boyfriend, and my boyfriend's like, "What the hell is up with this movie?" I'm like, "You don't get it." It's like, dude, you don't get it.
Yeah, dude, it has like references from GoldenEye, and even like the back, like the old like
it'll do
007.
like a lot of like
the
callbacks to the stuff like the gadgetry and shit
car,
like that.
in the trailer, obviously.
Well, what was
you know?
cool? That's what they fucking did in Skyfall. That's how that movie ended. With like
Was Skyfall the bad one?
no, Skyfall was a really good
Oh,
one.
that
with
was
Javier
the
Quantum
one.
Bardem.
Solace was the
That
bad
was the one
dude.
that I was mentioning about.
Yeah.
Like it's like a Batman like
Yeah.
sort of like storyline.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, let's just jump back into Kenobi though, because then we're really gonna get into like 007 talk.
Oh God, we don't
but
want to
that
go
was
there.
that actually Daniel Craig's a really badass dude.
fucking
It's
amazing.
funny, like okay, I'm gonna jump back into it a little bit. They're showing like the first 30 minutes. I'm like, where are his abs? Where are his abs? Where is he taking his shirt off? I know he's an old motherfucker, and you see his abs. And like finally they show him, and he's in his little like retirement fucking place, and he taking a shower. Ah, there they are. Shaving my fat ass fucking pig in a podcast body. Like
on that
Damn
fucking note, because like I remember I saw like I owned the DVD for Casino Royale, and I would watch that movie a lot because I fucking love that movie. And then like there was that scene where he comes out from the beach with his little fucking trunks, his swim trunks, and it's like the fucking like smallest shit. And then like my mom sees him and she's like,
Ay.
he's like, está bien guapo.
Oh, your mom said that.
Damn. And I'm like, yeah, he's a really good looking guy. And she's like, yeah, está bien guapo. And then like me and my sister can like we would watch the movie. We would watch the movie a lot. So it's like it's just the same way that we would watch Shaun of the Dead. And then whenever that scene would come up, and it's like my sister would be like, "Mom, ahí está su novio," and shit like that. But that shit was like, yeah, the whole ab scene, like, yeah, every fucking.
Ay, Dios
Well,
mío.
that's why they did that like intentionally, because that was instead of the Bond girl coming out of the fucking ocean or something.
Yeah.
They just had him do
They
it.
just
Like
had him
that
do
was
it.
intentional
And one
that
last
way.
thing. What's her name? From Death Stranding, the Spectre. What's her name?
Oh, I don't know her name.
Saya Ledoux or something like that.
Something like
Dude, she is freaking gorgeous, bro.
beautiful, dude.
I don't
She's
remember what she looks like.
beautiful.
She's Inspector?
Yeah, she is a Spectre, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Leia Seydoux or something like that. Or
The chick,
Leia
the chick who
Seydoux.
was like basically the love interest for him and
Seydoux?
became.
I think she's like French or something. She was one of the ones that kind of spoke out about like how Weinstein was a piece of shit, you know, like. And
yeah, I
like,
don't remember Spectre that well.
she's freaking beautiful, man.
She comes out in this one. I mean,
Yeah.
she's
If you
essentially
want
the
to talk
Bond.
about like freaking models, dude, she is. She's an angel,
Also,
bro.
I mean-
are you an angel? Let's go back to Star Wars.
Well, actually, you haven't seen it, so once
Wait a
you've seen
minute.
it, we can talk about it.
Seen what?
The movie.
Oh, okay.
we could talk about that scene in episode 1 when stupid freaking Anakin tells Padme when they first meet,
Yeah.
"Are you an angel?" So does that mean there's like?
Yeah, because he's
The
like, I
is
listen
there,
to
like-
pilots, you know, the pilots, and talk about seeing angels out in space and
But
shit.
that means there a religion or?
I think it's just like a word.
Well, I mean, the thing is, it's like
That is
angel.
true.
Angel is
Yeah.
like a religious, like it comes from that fucking Judeo-Christian.
Yeah.
Because because if you really want to
And
get
it's
into
just
it,
like another scene I'm going to talk about Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back when he's like, "Don't go out there. You're going to freeze to death by the time that you are." He tells Han Solo when he goes to go look for Luke Skywalker when he's going to freeze in Hoth. Remember? They're closing the gates.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's telling Han not to go look for him because he's going to freeze to death.
uh-huh.
And he's like, "Well, I'll see you in hell." And I'm like, whoa. Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
No, are you
talking about a Christian hell or are you talking about a Star Wars freaking like
I mean,
Sarlacc
okay,
pit hell?
okay.
Like,
So the only thing that I can think about rationally is that maybe like the whole Christian, Catholic
They're
religion.
just comparison.
Religion was something that was like so back in the day that it's been phased out, and then everything else that's being said is just basically just now like a figure of expressions.
No, for me, it's just the way I always took it. It's just easier to stick with certain like instead of trying to come up with like a new reference.
I think it's just regular writing of just comparison of
Well, I
something
don't think it's just
you could know about. But
it's
me,
just-
I'm being like, wait a minute.
no, but I think it's just meant like in vocabulary because in the Star Wars universe, there's still things like wolves and shit like that, where you'd be like, you wouldn't expect there to be just normal wolves.
Yeah, like
in
the crystal foxes and stuff
you know
like
what I mean?
that.
Like you wouldn't
and-
expect that in the Star Wars universe, but apparently there is.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. I think it's just because.
Oh, just like they mentioned rats in the Kenobi show, remember?
Yeah.
And like, wait a minute. There's womp rats. There's you
Yeah,
know, like
but there's not normal rats.
yeah,
That's-
sand rats. There's like
Yeah.
all these other things, and it's like, and they show this weird, ugly looking like alien rat that looked like the one from freaking Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm just like, what kind of rat is that?
Oh, like the ones that fucking Pratt is kicking around in the beginning of the movie. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. Damn.
But yeah, that going back into Kenobi, that's one of the episodes I really, really, dude. I mean, okay, this is the second episode, and it's the one where they start freaking jumping on rooftops. Just they bring a freaking T-Rex into the whole like bounty hunter mix. Which
When
like
did they bring in a T-Rex?
oh well, he's not a T-Rex.
It's a
Jerry. He's a
dinosaur.
dinosaur. Like
Oh,
looking,
okay, yeah.
yeah, and like
okay.
I think there might have been like sort of like dinosaur looking characters in some of the old
They're-
episodes.
they're-
but
Well, I mean,
was
it makes
just like,
sense. Think about
not
it.
in the
'cause, like,
old episodes, but they're like expanded
Because
universe.
I mean, even like in what is it in the
That
first?
motherfucker looked like a terrible thunder lizard, dog.
No, I know, but that's like
That's the
because
first
like
thing I thought.
like in the tabletop RPGs for those kinds of games, like that's where they come from. Those are species you can choose to play as.
No, but I mean, like what I was saying is like, well, I mean, weren't they like the first, like because they had such a low budget for the first Star Wars movie, they were just getting whatever fucking mask.
Well, yeah, and
so
that's
it's
the
like
thing too.
so now they just
That's why, like in the Star Wars universe, there's one that looks like literal Satan.
there's also
Think
the,
about it.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
also the
And then you
werewolf
hope.
too.
Yeah, the werewolf. Fucking, it's just.
What's famous the makeup artist and the mask artist that they had working on that?
Jim Henson? No, not Jim Henson.
No, he did all like a bunch of horror movies. He has a book out. We'll remember his name right now once I look
Alright.
at it, but we could jump into it.
But
One of the things I need them to calm down on is just the wardrobes, dude. Whoever they have on the wardrobes on that specific planet, you know, the one that, you know, oh, I came here once as a little girl, like I'm never gonna get out of this planet. I'm never gonna see my dad again. Remember? And she gives Obi-Wan the spice, and you're like, dude, are you just taking like spice out of this like girl's hand? And then he goes into like the whole drug lab thing where she's like all Breaking Bad. He has
Oh yeah, I hated
and
that.
I was just like, dude, what's
That
going
killed it for me.
on, dude?
Because it makes it too normal. You know what I mean? Like there's no imagination behind it. Like you know what I mean? Like it's
they're
too like
making it. I mean, I don't want to like. Okay, it's cool to see that, but like to have Obi-Wan put a mask on and then just like go in there and then like of course Flea's in there in recovery and like with his other two goons and that one Prince Shizor race they finally bring up. You know that which I'm talking about, right? Prince Shizor's from like one of the main like villains in Shadows of the Empire. Like you probably played the video game for N64, but the story goes it's like about a prince, right? And like all this other shit's going on between like bounty hunters and trying to get like Han Solo and Dash Rendar. It's one of my favorite books too. And like one of the goons that's accompanied with Flea,
yeah,
they actually show I think it's a female and like has a ponytail and it's like that green alien like in Shadows. So I'm like, oh dude, that was kind of like a little like, you know,
yeah.
I'm like, dude, they're actually giving kind of they're giving kind of like that little like Easter egg from
yeah, they're doing
Shadows.
Easter eggs
So
for
like
that
maybe
shit. Yeah,
maybe it's not, and of course it's still not. It's kind of like the Dark Troopers as well,
Yeah.
you know, kind of like one of those things where like
they're just pulling from
Yeah,
lore, not
they're pulling from the
necessarily.
lore.
but not giving it
Yeah.
substance
Yeah,
or anything
pulling
about
out
it.
not
characters,
making
not
it
storylines.
canon, but still, you know, it still
Yeah.
gives you that like.
Well,
They're just
Oh, that's
acknowledging
awesome.
that character exists, not
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they could. I mean, that was such a great story.
All right, so I hope we can all agree on this, but this was probably the worst lightsaber action I've ever seen, and this is the weakest I've ever seen lightsabers ever portrayed.
I don't agree.
I think in the first first couple of episodes, yes, but in the last one they did a good job with the lightsaber duel.
Yeah, that was badass.
The lightsaber duel with Obi-Wan and Darth Vader at the end was really good.
It was good in respect to the series, but if you just look at just fucking
Obi-Wan started fighting like he actually
no, I know that
finally
that's cool.
starts fighting like he did when he finished off Darth Maul and Rebels.
That's fine. That's
it's just
fine,
that
but
jabbing like Kylo Ren like fucking action where he's not like fucking just dodgy shit. He's actually like he's literally like trying to like he does this crazy like puncture like swift move with this lightsaber, or he's trying to fucking stab you.
Actually, that's one of the things that I noticed in the last lightsaber fight between him and Darth Vader.
It's dirty.
He was doing a lot of stabbing actions, which is pretty cool.
That's not my like complaint.
What is it then?
My complaint is the fact that was the best. Like for me, that was the best lightsaber duel out of the entire series. Because it was a cool fucking battle. But in a fucking universe where we've seen so many like other lightsaber battles,
there wasn't enough lightsabers, and especially for like the Obi-Wan.
It like this series made fucking lightsabers seem like almost useless. Like when he's taking out fucking stormtroopers, like he's tapping them and they're dying. Like fucking in every other media, they're fucking slicing through droids, like droids made out of metal.
He's not even trying to use his force or like even the. Remember, they're
actually
weapons of like of the past now after
but they look, dude, like in every other media, like lightsabers are just fucking wrecking shit.
One of the things that I definitely hated about this is how like they made it seem like his lightsaber Obi-Wan's lightsaber skills or his combat skills were like directly tied to his connection to the Force. I'm not sure if that's canonically.
Well, it's because in like Legends and stuff, there's different like styles. You know, like art forms.
Yeah.
So I think his might have. I don't know them all. But that's why.
No, it definitely changes from what he was like.
But like
that's one of the things that I noticed is that like he started using it's almost like once he regained his connection to the Force is that when he had like the confidence to use his lightsaber more, and it's just like kind of like that's kind of to me it just doesn't seem like
because that fighting style is dirty because like that's what like the Emperor was using. Remember?
No, but that's the other thing.
That's how he
too.
takes out like those freaking Jedis.
Yeah. But wasn't the Emperor's lightsaber like short on purpose though because he uses it for stabbing, doesn't it?
No, well he's just super powerful. He even does that crazy spinning.
Because his style was like super close combat.
Yeah.
No, but like, okay, so in respect to that, that's what made Grievous so fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Because
Grievous is so badass.
He's trained by a Jedi, one of the arguably the best fucking Jedi duelists that had ever existed, Count Dooku or Darth Tyrannus, right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker, for all intents and purposes, is a fucking droid. He has absolutely no connection to the Force, but he can fucking do things aside from fucking using the Force as good, if not better, than a Jedi. And he can fucking four-wield lightsabers.
Yeah.
So like in canon, the reason, because someone like people have made comments when people like two Jedi or the Sith and Jedi duel, it looks like a dance, and they're saying because through their connection of the Force, they're predicting the moves.
Yeah.
So as like the Sith is preparing the attack through that Force connection, the other one's knowing it. So that's why when all of a sudden, fucking the first time he got wrecked by Vader. Because he didn't have that connection to the Force. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It wasn't that strong.
Yeah,
so at the fucking end, when he goes all OP and shit, that's just like he's fucking he's always Vader's thing now. He was a good duelist, but he's not the fucking best. What made Vader fucking powerful were the robotics. Because now he's not just normal human strength.
But wasn't there something about like how like for Vader, like the robotics and everything like that that's on his his suit overall in general actually like is not even comfortable for him to use or something like that?
No, it's painful. Like
like
I don't know if it's canon anymore, but before the Emperor specifically chose that suit, despite the fact that it wasn't the best one,
it's a life support system.
Yes,
Yeah.
to make him reliant on, and also because the Sith need that
It's
that-
like that
yeah,
pain
that pain
or
to-
like
to
negative
keep
emotion.
going. Yeah.
So does that mean that he has a stronger like connection to the dark side and he can use it more better than others?
No, because like I think it's argued that like
because
he can't use force lightning because he doesn't have biological hands.
He uses force lightning and like
does?
other and like in other mediums as Vader.
I don't think I've ever seen him use it.
I think like in what is it called? The Force Unleashed. He uses lightning.
He does?
Yeah.
are those games canon?
No,
not
nothing's
anymore.
canon anymore.
Nothing's canon after.
Oh, so
Disney.
then we can't really consider it to be because right now, like if they're not canon,
That's
then
what. This is another thing I didn't like. Like Vader is powerful, okay, and like for them to show those, like we talked about this before, him like just moving shit and just choking people and just killing like innocent people who are hiding behind boxes and I know it's gonna get into this whole crazy thing and like him crushing a whole like destroying, bringing it down, destroying the whole thing, opening like a freaking sardine can, and then like to the point where he's just like watching Obi-Wan escape again. It's like it makes no sense, absolutely no sense. It's horrible writing, and then the whole thing of the youngling being a survivor from Anakin stabbing her
twice.
It just
So Anakin, so fucking Vader sucks with the
One of the
fucking
worst-
lightsaber, or I don't know what the fuck she's made out of.
even if it was an expanded universe, like I wouldn't touch it with like a 10-foot fucking pole,
I mean, like
man.
I
It's
think we should talk about that a little bit later. But like continuing on the whole Vader thing of your thing when he's like like you're the example that you used for him like bringing the ship down, tearing it apart and stuff like that. I mean, I think like this is again like just me based on the knowledge that I know, which is basically just the movies and stuff like that. But Anakin has always been
He's powerful. Like he can do that.
no. That's not what I'm trying to say.
But
I know that he's able to do that. The thing is like, but Anakin has always had this drive to prove himself because he's always been denied. He was denied. What was it? The what was it? He was denied the ranking in the Jedi
Of master,
or what was it? Yeah.
You can
Like,
sit on the you can.
the problem
sit,
about Anakin is he always had his feelings. Like that's his problem.
No, I know
like,
that's the thing.
He over exceedingly always was like thought high of himself, you know, and like he never thought about, you know, whether there is a consequence to it or not. And
but that's what I'm saying.
Basically what his downfall was.
That's what I'm saying.
And
is
that's
that,
what like
ultimately what I'm saying is that like he is very emotional and he can get to a point where like he doesn't think clearly because he's so into his emotions, right? So his obsession with Kenobi, it would make sense why he would go to that extent, at least for me.
Yeah.
And stuff like that to do the things that he's done because he's basically right behind him and he's like so close.
That episode was just
and stuff like that. But
running
I mean,
in circles, bro.
but,
like you know which one we're talking about, the second to the last, right?
which
I
one?
mean the one before the last episode, the one where they escape in the ships. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. So like I can see like he was. I see it as him having like a fucking fit of rage because he was so close to getting Kenobi. Honestly, that's the way that I see it. And given that in the past, as Anakin, he was very fucking emotional and very like he wouldn't think clearly in times where he needed to be thinking clearly. That sort of outrage and emotional outrage and stuff
He's
like that.
sadistic to the point where he cares because it's like I brought up before, like in Empire, dude, he's fucking up Luke. He's throwing metallic parts at his head, and he gets him to the point of where like he needs to choose whether he's gonna fucking join him because he cares about him and destroy the Emperor together or just die trying, you know? And like that's one thing about what I saw that like, okay, this is the beginning of Vader, you know, and Obi-Wan. But obviously, it's been 10 years. Vader has already been kind of like had a huge character development already, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like honestly,
okay,
you know,
I think it does. To me,
Right.
it does.
All right, I because I agree with you, but I'm gonna try to say it so he understands. And when I say that you understand, like in the sense how to me, as I'm hearing it explained, it makes sense in the scope of the lore.
Yeah.
So, and this is one
And
of the
just
problems
the
I
old
have.
Star
Yeah.
Wars as well. You
And
know,
this is
I know
one
we're
of the
being
problems I have
introduced.
with it because it makes Obi-Wan seem like a fucking hypocrite. But I'll get to that. So your thing is like his obsession with Obi-Wan. It seems like get over it. It's been 10 years.
No, it's more like he's fucking with them. Like I've said, like he's had plenty of chances to already like literally have him in the grasp of his hands. He even fights him, and he's fighting him, and he's trying to prove a point. You know, he's not even trying to get him to join him. He's just basically just being like, he wants to get to the point where he's alone with them, and he wants to make him suffer. But then again, he doesn't. You know, you get me? Like, it's just like, it's weird. It's like he doesn't want to kill him. I mean, that was his master, you know, and like he wants to make him suffer, but it doesn't make sense to me. I haven't seen that fucking Vader, you know, where it's just like, especially someone he really cared for, and like he lets him escape. Obviously, makes him escape in the worst possible fucking goofy ways in that show, dude.
That's
I don't get it.
That's plot armor.
And the whole writing on it is horrible too, where he's like, he's trying to convince I'm sorry, what's the Inquisitor's name? The youngling survivor?
Riva?
Oh, Riva?
Yeah, like he gives himself up, and then he doesn't, and then it's just like he runs back over there, and then he runs back to the ship, and it's just like, dude, what the, like, it seems like the writing was just all over the fucking place, dude. And it's like, okay, so you want to get her to like meet Vader for they could fight each other, or like, do you want to get there for you could confront him? You want to give yourself up for sure, and then finally he does give himself up in the next episode, but it's just like, dude, it's a shit show, you know. Then he thinks about he needs to get those people out of there, and it's like, dude, you could have obviously just prevented all that if you just turn yourself in, Obi-Wan. Like, make your fucking mind up.
I think what they wanted, because they were so, I think the theme of the story was about letting go and getting over things. Riva needed to get over the whole her anger.
Storyline is horrible, bro.
No, okay, look, I think what happened, I think the problem is, I think their big kind of like reveal was supposed to be that everything that played out, that happened the way it happened, all the weird fucking instances where like, you know, Vader just missed Obi-Wan, or this fucked up, or blah, 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 happened. I think the implication was that Riva had planned this all out to get Obi-Wan in this one part, or this one fucking point, to get Vader there, and then her try to fucking turn on her plan was always to turn on Vader.
So the whole thing of
I
him
don't even
was,
see that though.
That's my problem.
No,
I think
the
that's what
problem
they were
is-
fucking. Because they
okay.
even say Vader even says it. He's like, you were never or I think it was Vader fucking tells her, is like, you were never bringing me to Kenobi.
And that's what brings me to the point
Like,
where they knew
Vader
she was
even-
a surviving youngling all
Yeah,
along.
he even says,
And
like,
they're
I knew
fucking
who
with
you
her.
were.
They even made a stupid scene of them
Like,
knowing
they
that
say it.
she killed the Inquisitor just to catch her in that one fucking moment. It's stupid,
It's dumb.
dude.
It doesn't.
I mean, I agree with you. That's like one of the things that made it fucking horrible. It's just that
Yeah.
I never saw that. If that was the point, or if that was the big reveal, I never saw it. Like, it was never insisted in any sort of way.
And I think that's one of the biggest problems. Is just
I don't know, dude. I never saw it. I don't think it was like that. And like, that's why I was
And
thinking.
she gets her chance
and I
to
think
like.
that's the only reason she made it. She survived the fucking series, was because for you to have that realization, it was never about her hating or not liking Kenobi. It was her hatred of Vader because of what she did to her and her friends as a
And
kid.
this is what funny
But
part
it
is.
doesn't play because you don't fucking catch that. So you're like, what the fuck was the point of this chick
One of
being
my
in this?
coworkers brought up
No, I'm sorry.
one of the best fucking things I have heard. What was the point of her chasing Luke Skywalker?
Yeah.
And I'm like, there is no point. That's why the fucking show sucks. I
Yeah.
told her.
That whole fucking.
No,
Told
because-
him, I'm sorry. Yeah,
No, it makes sense because she no. Think about it. She knows
Unless
who
she was,
Vader. She knows who Vader is.
unless she was just trying to go for his bloodline.
Exactly.
But I mean, even then, though, it doesn't make sense. Like, it just like it's
Yes,
her
it does
whole
make
thing is
perfect
to get-
sense because she took everything from him. So if he only has which everyone fucking believes at this point is one fucking child, the best way, if you fucking thought you killed me and killed all my homies when I was a fucking kid, my best revenge, I know you have a fucking kid, you don't know, I'm gonna be like, hey Vader, check it out. This is your fucking son, and I'm gonna fucking murk him. And I'm gonna make you watch. You do whatever the fuck you want. I'll kill myself right after. Doesn't matter, because I got you that fucking split fucking second of just bliss, and I fucking ripped it from you.
So they're trying to like recreate that
and that
scene
is the
from
most
like.
fucking Sith thing you could do.
But she's like.
But she wasn't Sith in the end though.
Exactly, because she fucking couldn't do it. That's character development. Shitty, not really told well, but that's still character
I mean, like
development.
that's okay. Like okay, so like okay.
She couldn't become Vader, because if she killed Luke, she would become the thing she fucking hated.
No, I get that. But like, okay, think about it this way: the way, like, if they did that standalone, not involving Kenobi or anything of that sort, they go through some, so they write it out in a different way to where they don't involve Kenobi and they do. That would have been perfect.
You have to involve Kenobi, because how else is she gonna know who Luke is, that he even exists? Because no one knows Luke exists.
This is my
besides
thing.
The Owens, Kenobi, and I think.
Wait, how did she find out that about Luke?
Because like a holocron fell out, or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was the mess. There was his
it was
communicator that he was using to contact the what do you call it?
That's why
the
she
leader from Alderaan,
I think she remembered the fucking
which
even
is
the uncle.
Princess Leia's dad,
Because she had talked to the uncle
played
before.
by Jimmy Smith.
I don't know. I just like
Some guy
it was
told
it was
me-
all a mess. Whatever they were trying to do, it was a mess.
One
honestly.
of my friends told me he's like, why did they separate the twins? It was all because Jimmy Smith's fucking wife wanted a goddamn daughter, and I'm like, I started laughing. I'm like, he's like, it's all Jimmy Smith's fault. I'm like, no, it's not, you idiot. It's because they need to keep them separated. It'd be easier just to kill one than kill them both at the same time. And he's just like, well, that's like, I'm like, well, like. Yoda, that's basically what Yoda like.
Well,
he wanted-
there's less chance of them being found.
Yeah,
Especially both of them being
Both
found.
of them being found.
In the,
So it's
in
like
the
it
vast
was-
expanse of the
I know.
galaxy.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's
Yeah.
it's better for me, both of them hidden in different freaking like parts of the universe than like just finding both of them. Oh, there they are. Like, fuck. Like, that's it. There goes the Skywalker saga.
Dude, in that scene, like in that same episode, the semifinal episode, or what was it? That episode where that one chick dies, the one who was
the paramour to the Red Viper.
The chick from Game of Thrones.
I was just like, what the fuck? Just like, what? I was just so
That was such a Rogue One fucking like
rip off. Not even
rip
done
off.
well.
not even. They
Rip
were just
off.
they were trying.
Now
to,
I'm really bummed out at the thought of the
it was
fucking
sad.
Andor.
I gotta admit, it was sad.
No, it was
but you're
sad because
just
she was
like,
cool, but now I have no fucking hope for that Andor series.
just made me want to watch Rogue One.
it was just like
That's the best Star Wars movie ever for me.
ATSO is badass.
R.I.P.
Pour one out for the homies.
I was literally about to do that, but I realized I was indoors.
Oh, Andor. Oh my god, I'm so scared about Andor now too.
Well, that's what he just said right now.
Please
He
don't-
has,
oh,
like,
you said that?
Yeah,
he has no hopes for it. Like I don't know. It's just like
hope is a mistake.
this whole thing was just like this.
A New Hope. That's why that's why it's called A New Hope, because everything before that sucked. Well, except for Rogue One.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, you remember that TikTok that I sent you guys, right?
Which
The one about like the how.
Oh, but everything before Rogue One. Yeah, because she's like, oh, what? Remember when they hand over the plants to Leia?
Yeah.
And
Well,
she's
that
like,
takes place
what is
right
it? It's
in line
hope.
with A New Hope.
And I'm like, oh, damn, there probably might be good movies after this. Like,
No, I was talking about the TikTok where like they were saying like all the names for the Star Wars movies are wrong.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, but they make they make sense.
Huh.
They make sense how they're like normally already titled.
Oh no, I was
Return
like,
doesn't make sense because they're gonna name it Revenge of the Sith
No, Revenge of the Jedi.
originally. Oh yeah, Revenge of the Jedi. Yeah.
But then then Lucas was like, well, the
Yeah,
Jedi
like,
don't
Jedis
believe in revenge.
because
So it makes no sense.
they're just stinky.
But Return
hippies.
makes sense.
Huh?
Return of the
makes
Jedi?
sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
with what you call it? Yeah, Luke coming back.
But
I don't know.
there's just so many breakdowns that we can do with.
final verdict on for me for
Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi was.
Hold on. I got other
No, we're gonna
problems.
talk about the last episode.
No,
still.
all right. Like, here's my problem. Especially the last episode. It really fucks with canon, and it makes some characters mainly Leia, seem like a fucking bitch. So,
She's a little girl.
no. I'm not talking about this Leia. I'm just talking about Leia as a character now. Because think about this. She had this whole experience with Obi-Wan, right?
Yeah.
So like
That's obvious already.
they're homies, right?
Yeah.
So by the time A New Hope comes, she's fucking caught. Obi-Wan, she literally fucking asks Obi-Wan specifically, hey,
Her last hope.
yeah, come fucking help. He shows up, rescues her, is fucking murdered or dies.
He doesn't
On that-
die. He
Okay, but
yeah.
how would you know that?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Okay.
He helps him out, and once he faces Vader, he's basically like, I'm too fucking old for this shit. I'm just gonna cross over.
I know, but
you know. And then he's like, just strike me, and I'll become more powerful. That's what Qui-Gon shows him. You know.
No, I get that. But Luke didn't even know that, and Luke is fucking training to be a Jedi already, supposedly.
Well, he knows that in Empire.
But this is an Empire. I'm talking about A
Yeah.
New Hope. Leia, who now apparently has this fucking fucking connection to Obi-Wan. You know what I mean? It just makes her seem like, fuck that old guy. He served his purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that bothers me. And now what also bothers me, New Hope, it seems
It's my least
that
like one of
Luke
my least favorite movies.
was meeting Obi-Wan for the very first time. Apparently, that's not the case anymore.
No, it's not
He
true.
did the hello there.
They know about old
No,
Ben.
they know about him. That's not what
That's
I said.
what old Ben is.
I know. That's not what I said. This is the first
Oh
time
yeah.
they met.
Oh no,
they
I know.
meet.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like I totally told my friend when we were watching. I'm like, dude, that is fucking emotional damage right there, bro. Like that kid would have fucking remembered like
Yeah.
a Sith, like trying to fucking kill him that night.
Yeah.
You know, and like as a kid, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm not. I mean, he doesn't look that old to be like. Not
and then
put
the
shit
fact
together.
they're like, oh no, the guy that gave me this fucking cool Star Wars fucking or this ship model
Does
that I was
Obi-
playing with even when
Obi-Wan
I was
does
fucking
show up,
19
right? I don't
was
remember
murdered
that.
in front of me. You know, like
Well, I mean, he already had an emotional connection to Obi-Wan Kenobi because he was his master in that movie.
yeah, and he was his fucking and also because he was there after the only family he fucking knew was murdered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
You're gonna
whole
form
thing
an
that's,
emotional
like,
bond with that person.
basically,
But I mean, like,
And he knew who your father was. If you choose to believe that
I
him.
get the Leia part though. I totally get that.
Yeah.
I totally
well,
agree
even
with you
the
on
Luke thing though.
that.
Like,
The Luke thing, I could just be like, you could chop it off to he fucking hurt his head and he fucking like he got some like
Oh,
temporary
yeah.
amnesia or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
you can literally write
He
that shit
got
off
his
like
head
that.
dumb.
He got his head split open by sand fucking people. It's like, duh.
Tuscan Raiders.
He gets fucked like during that fucking like he gets fucked up in that little child traumatic, or maybe there's like PTSD
He's
in
climbing
there, and
up
he's
the
like
fucking
he's
sand
burying,
dunes.
he's burying
And
that
he accidentally
traumatic.
slips on a loose rock and just bangs his head, and these Jawas fight him and
Abadna sits on him
Try
and he
to sell
suffocates
him.
for a little bit.
try to sell him
He
for
loses
parts.
airflow to his fucking brain and shit. So
Try
he's
to
a
sell
little.
him to Uncle Owen for parts or fucking credits.
It's like that was
He's
that
a dumb kid.
It's like Jawa selling that fucking Obi-Wan his own parts back. It's like, look, if you're gonna give me my own parts back, at least you could do is clean them.
That's extra.
Dude, when I saw that scene, I'm like, I hope there's more of this Jawa later on in the fucking story.
Actually,
Never again.
that's it.
Never again.
Never again. That was it.
Oh,
I would have preferred the story of Kenobi and the Jawa over Kenobi and
That's
Leia.
exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker's gonna be a fucking like his little like.
I want a little lightsaber
henchman.
Jawa.
Nope, they had to go with the
Wait,
fucking shitty
Don't
like.
they use like tasers or something like that? The Jawas?
Because they attack droids more
Yeah,
than
yeah.
anything
They
else.
basically did a Logan's like a shitty watered down Logan version,
Pretty
like
much,
where he
yeah.
couldn't use his powers anymore. I'm talking about the graphic novel
Yeah.
where he's just like finally gets it back together and he becomes more powerful than he ever has. And that, I mean, that
The-
last episode was badass just
The
because I
only
liked
thing-
everything
the only
about
thing I
it.
legitimately liked, but I like since episode fucking 1, I knew it was gonna happen. The fact that Qui-Gon actually showed back up. It wasn't just his voice, that it was him.
And he
that,
came, dude.
I like that actually made me feel good. I actually smiled and was like I knew
He's-
it was coming, but fuck, this feels good.
Y se bañó el güey, because that motherfucker looks all like they brushed his hair out and he's all
Yeah.
clean. And he's all
Dude,
like,
he looks the same like he did back
Well,
then,
they
bro.
fucking
No,
de-aged
he
him,
looked-
I know,
obviously.
but still.
he looks like fuck. Like
I was
heaven
like,
took a
fuck.
shower in heaven.
I was like, oh, fucking
And he's still-
Qui-Gon.
I'm like, what? Okay.
He's like the
This
only
is gonna
Jedi
be
I
funny.
like.
Why does he have all his stupid gadgets on him still? I'm like, who the fuck thought that was a good idea?
No, you know why? You know what the concept is? You see, it's like the concept of like going to heaven.
You see them the same way you did the last time you did, right?
Yeah, at the prime.
No, it's the last time you saw them.
No, because as that would mean everyone fucking sees someone different, right? Which may be the possibility, but in this, it doesn't seem to be the case. It's at your prime, at your peak. You know what I mean?
It's just the way you picture
or even
them,
maybe
right?
at the time of death. Who knows?
It's got to be the time of death because he's wearing exactly everything he was.
Yeah, but again, his prime would have been as a Jedi. So it would have still been in those robes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the way Luke sees him.
Yeah, they're all in the Jedi robes at their
except
prime.
for that one scene where...
Wait, but Qui-Gon was never mentioned in the what you call it, the first Star Wars movie, right? Or no, in any of the Star Wars.
No,
well, but
not
see,
in the original
he wouldn't,
movies.
like,
except for
you
the
can even
prequels.
say that. You can't even argue that. Oh, it's messed up because he was never mentioned. He would never have to be mentioned because Luke would have no reason to know.
Yeah, so he wouldn't like the whole because
So
wasn't
that
it?
still works in canon.
Wait, but no, I'm talking about like in the final after like that scene where he sees that where Luke sees all the other Force ghosts and it's like wasn't it Qui-Gon in there or
No.
no. Oh no, never mind.
It's Yoda who died.
It's Yoda.
It's
Anakin.
Anakin, his dad?
Yeah. The inclusion of Anakin came afterwards, though, right?
And Obi-Wan, yeah.
No. Even in the originals, Anakin was there, but in the later ones,
Oh, but he was a different person, right?
They added Hayden Christensen.
Oh,
Before,
dude, that was,
like an
big mistake.
the suit actor.
Yeah.
Because they show Vader's face unmasked in Return of the Jedi, and it wasn't even played by the guy who actually plays Vader. They got a completely new actor, and of course, it's not going to be James Earl Jones. And that's a lot of black people were pissed off because they're like, man, we thought Darth Vader was going to be black, you know? Obviously, know that Empire Strikes Back because
He busted an
he's
electro on
listening,
him.
I'm your dad. You know, they're like, oh, damn, he's got to be white then. But, yeah, the actor that they chose for Return of the Jedi, like, that was a dick move by George Lucas just because they didn't want, what's his name? That guy who actually played Vader,
Paul
face
Bunyan?
on it.
Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, I
But
don't
yeah, he does that. George Lucas did a lot of that.
He
did a lot of.
He's like, I'm not happy with this
A
version.
lot of editing after his movies and everybody.
Just like what always bothered me is they changed Boba Fett's voice to the Tamora Morrison voice, and that really bugs the shit out of me.
They
like,
did a lot of fucked
There
up
was
things,
no need
dude.
for that.
They put mutant eyes on the Ewoks. Like, they don't need that crazy shit. So on the Blu-ray version, okay, they've done a lot of. This is just one of the examples. Even on the Blu-ray, like the complete series, like they do editing on them.
Yeah.
They've been edited since the very first
Since the beginning.
theatrical CBS Fox like fucking like movie releases. Even the laser did. Like I said last time, that's the closest that comes to theatrical version of it. Like even the THX versions have been fucked with by George Lucas. So there is no actual like theatrical version of like, and they will never be because they've been destroyed. They've been destroyed in the process of making them special editions and being clean just for like, just fucking with them again.
Oh shit.
So that's why they had a lot of people. George Lucas.
Were they destroyed?
Damn.
They're in
Imagine.
carbonite somewhere.
Damn, imagine it. They're in his
Under George Lucas's mansion.
in his closet. He just opens up. It turns into this crazy chamber. Like, he fucking walks in there. It's like
With like straight up
he
fucking.
dresses up as fucking like Boba Fett. And he's like walks in there and just nods. You stupid nerds will never see the light of day. Fuck.
Fuck, dude, that's fucked up.
It's just like fanboys when they go and try to break into like Obi-Wan. What is it? The
Skywalker Ranch.
Skywalker Ranch, and like try to get the episode 1 like copy to see before it comes out in theaters, and like the dude's I'm gonna spoil it for people, but they do it because he's dying of cancer, right? So what ends up happening is like George Lucas lets him see it before anybody else, and then after they're talking to each other, and he's like, "Man, no wonder if like people are gonna like."
Yeah, they're like,
this."
they kind of sucked.
Which is funny because when I was a kid, I came out of that movie like a fucking kid in a candy store. I'm like, dude, that was fucking awesome. And then like all my older fucking like, they're like in their like 30s, close to their 40s, and they're just Just say those.
Yeah. I remember you mentioned that in the
I
podcast
said that
before.
shit before.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's a good point. Maybe that's why we're not really enjoying Star Wars now. It's not targeted for us anymore.
Just like episode 1 wasn't targeted for a lot of audiences because
Yeah, for us, it was fucking great.
it was aimed
'Cause we
for
were
the
kids.
youngest audience that they can.
We're still pretty young.
Yeah, but there, like even like there's an interview of like everybody, like the whole thing of people hating Jar Jar, and they asked every kid after coming out of theater whether they liked it or not. I love Jar Jar. Like it's like you're saying, like these movies aren't being made for us no more. They're made for our next generation, and our generations. And
Disney.
it's gonna get to the point where like every older version of just these movies are just gonna get nuttier and nuttier to the point where it's just like what the hell is even Star Wars anymore? You know,
Disney is the
It
worst thing
sucks.
that's ever happened to Star Wars.
Disney? No, I can't.
Yeah.
No.
No, I would say that Disney,
bullshit.
the fact it's like what we said about like the whole fandom of like people who weren't like fans back in the day, and now
George
they became
Lucas
fans.
to blame for anything, bro, because he fucking sold the rights to them.
Yeah, but
He
it
gave
could.
everything to Disney, dude.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm saying like maybe things would have gone different if Warner Brothers had bought Disney or had bought.
No,
Nah,
Warner
bro,
Brothers would have been
I'm sorry. No, I
worse.
don't think so.
Dude, look at all the bullshit that's going on with with them and like their producers and their fucking like shareholders, dude. I don't want to get into that shit, you know, just because it's so fucking stupid, dude. And like,
You're gonna see what I mean. Everything's gonna become really Disney-fied, and it's gonna get old real quick.
I don't know, man. He was breaking into that fucking like Obi-Wan was breaking into that place where they were doing spice, and I think spice is like the closest thing to heroin in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, but Spice has always been around.
Oh, it's been around.
The Spice Melange.
Okay, so
Like they're not even cutting off limbs with fucking lightsabers anymore.
yeah, they are. They chopped off that innocent lady's fucking hand in the beginning in the first episode.
Which first episode?
The one that disagrees with the Inquisitor. She's like, ah! And I'm like, dude, whoa, fuck. You guys jumped right into that cutting fucking like.
Well,
that
was
was
it-
the only limb that,
That
was
was it.
chopped.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It
it's
was
like the
just
only
yeah.
thing that was.
And then
Some
after
old
that-
lady complaining.
Okay, and you know what? That was cool. But after that, everything was like lame. Two people.
Why was that cool? They hung.
Because-
supposedly hung.
No, but I mean that's
No.
the thing. It's like
Yeah.
that's what his major.
My point
gripe-
is, after that, two people got straight up fucking run through with lightsabers, and they survived.
one got hit twice.
Dude, that was.
That's my
just stop.
point.
Let's just stop. Okay. There's just so much. There's so much wrong with this series, where I'm just. You know what? We're gonna just.
We're gonna go talk about something happier.
We'll
We're gonna talk about the
something-
boys.
well,
We'll
okay.
talk about the boys.
This is the end of this. I'm gonna ask you guys a personal question. Just keep it short. Do you want a second season?
No.
No. Okay. Let's go on to the boys.
Moving on to the boys.
I think-
Hero-gasm, yo.
Oh my god.
That was overhyped,
It
but
was
still a
overhyped,
good
yeah, for
episode.
sure. It was still a good episode. Spoilers for Boy Season 3 up to
Everyone does.
Hero-gasm.
From start to finish of the first episode, like that's how I like to really do it. What do you guys think of the boys so far?
It's been fucking perfect. I'm not
Dude,
gonna lie, dude.
That show was
Honestly,
fucking
this
great,
is gonna sound
man.
weird. I think COVID is the best thing that happened to that series, because between COVID and them finally
It
being
was
able to,
out?
no, they skipped 2000. 2000. That whole year they skipped.
okay.
They didn't film, so we're like kind of a year behind in terms of the series.
Yeah.
But in the time of that to when this came out, so much fucking bullshit happened. I think they benefited.
They benefited from
It gave them
it.
so
Yeah,
much
it was
content.
good.
Yeah.
Like that whole fucking Soldier Boy being like a fucking terrorist and Homer be like, it's fucking safe, go out, live your lives, is like 100%. No, COVID isn't a fucking big. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit
Dude,
like that.
I love how they did Homelander as like basically Trump and like just like the whole fucking like conservative movement and shit like that.
Dude,
Like, it's crazy, dude. That whole
this made me fucking love Homelander so much, dude. He's so fucking like vicious, dude.
Oh, he the way that they're turning, like, okay. One of the things that I wanted to mention, that because I was under the impression that fucking what was her name, Stormfront was dead.
Oh yeah,
and
I thought she was that too.
and she wasn't, and then like where he keeps coming back to her, he's like, I'm just trying to like do this for them and so forth. He's like, oh, let me help you out, and he fucking like, and she literally is giving him a hand job, and she's all fucking fucked up and shit. I was like, oh my god, this is what I expected from the boys. You know, it's like it wasn't out of like kind of shit like that. And dude, it was just perfect. It's amazing. I love it, and I like how up to the current episode, how many relationships are just getting fucking broken left to right, dude.
Yeah. Like there's consequences every fucking episode.
And everything is the only happy couple from there is basically Kimiko and Frenchie. But
fuck, I love Kimiko so much, bro.
Kimiko is
She's
like
awesome.
Amazing. I love her, dude. Oh.
Even that weird, funky, fucking like musical number in the middle.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna hate it. I didn't,
dude.
I really didn't.
It's dude. When she lost her powers, I was like, oh my god, what are they gonna do?
I miss that she has her powers, but it's like a different character.
Yeah. I was like, there's still some viciousness to her in there, but she's like, she kind of like knows already that like she can't go all out and shit like that. In the most recent episode where she was like stabbing that one dude and shit like that. Oh, that viciousness, yo. That viciousness was just fucking amazing.
Well, she just naturally knows like martial arts and shit, right? Like,
well, I mean, I think so, but what was I gonna say? No, but I mean, like, it's just like she was kind of like not trying to. She was not trying to like. She was trying to break away, or what was it? Trying to prove to herself that she wasn't a monster and stuff like that.
Just
then
be a
like,
normal person.
Just be a normal person and shit. And then like. When her like basically her basic instinct of survival just comes in and she just like goes brutal with that one fucking needle or whatever the fuck it was.
It was a popsicle stick.
Popsicle stick. Yeah. There you go. She goes. She already knew
Disco
where
stick.
to go on the leg.
Yeah, that was like
for the vein,
straight
dude.
for the fucking femoral artery, bro.
It was a popsicle stick.
Yeah, it was
in that last episode.
Yeah.
Because remember when he grabbed her, she was eating a popsicle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what it was.
I didn't know that's what it was.
That was a popsicle stick.
She stabs him in the chest, right? That's
afterwards.
But in the beginning, she goes for the femoral artery, dude. That's what I was like. That's why the dude's like, oh.
But she stabbed him in the chest with like with a nail or a rod or something.
And then she goes,
they're gonna hang you in the morning.
You get that
310 Yuma fucking thing.
Yeah. That's why she goes. She goes like that.
Dude, that is off the train, fucking violence shit right there. Like I was like. It was good episode. So what? I mean, I was gone for a bit. What were you guys like? Just
just like we're well, like he was saying that
character development,
and everything. How they've been going about it right now.
Homelander
shit.
What do you guys think of the what's the Captain America character? Soldier Boy. Oh, that's Soldier. That's why.
Yeah.
Superman. That's what I always think about when I hear Soldier Boy.
He's cool. He just seems kind of like basic.
He seems like a pretty horrible like racist too, huh? Like
oh yeah, definitely.
Which you could tell. Like
I think he's supposed to be like the boomers or like the kind of like
but
that.
Like one of the when he sees that commercial and he's like. They're just walking around like that. Remember? It's just
like he's supposed to be like a very like the very bad old grandpa.
Like if Captain America wasn't just an actual person. Like if Captain America was real.
No.
Yes.
No.
100%.
No, I mean like what I'm trying to say is like him. I think in the show, I don't know if it's like that in the comic books.
In my time, we never get
exactly. That's what it is. That's what it is. No, but he's like that. He's like that conservative older relative, if that makes sense.
Because that's the time he was from.
No, I know.
That's what I'm saying. If Captain America were a real person, that's how it would have been.
No, it wouldn't be because of Band of Brothers, bro. It just reminds me of that psycho motherfucker that just straight out just starts like shooting all those Nazis that were imprisoned, you know, like and is just doing crazy Section 8 shit. Like that's just that's exactly the kind of crap I'm getting from Soldier Boy. It doesn't necessarily mean that everybody during that time was like a racist or saw things differently because that's not how it was. Like, like it's definitely from a different time of age, especially when he brings up the things like the internet. He's all like, you know, like what does he say, Wi-Fi, or does he say?
I mean, he's obviously a stranger in a strange land, basically. But I mean, I get what you're trying to say. Like you're trying to say that he's an older person that has like opinions about like the newer world and so forth like that.
Because I've seen different versions of like
but what I'm trying to say is like, my thing is it's like it's oddly very specific to older people who are in a sense more conservative if anything, of that sort. That's what I'm getting from him. Captain America, I would see him as like maybe like that kind of like that middle of the road older person who's like, oh well, I don't agree with it.
Yeah, he's the lovable, like, you know.
Okay, but see, that's my point. Captain America is meant to represent the best, the ideal American situation, right?
Yeah, like
that's my fucking point.
The Inglorious Bastards kind of way, you know?
No, not even fucking close.
Well, he's a Nazi killer, like yeah, he is.
Because that's war.
Well, it's war because they're
war.
trying to save the world.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
war
In the American way.
But I'm not talking about that Captain America.
Okay, like here's what I'm trying to say. Just like how there are like older people that are more opinionated and very conservative in their way of how they see things, there are also like more older people that are not as conservative as that.
Racist though,
or as racist as well.
Or let's just say
or more so like
but like this is my point.
That's what.
But this is what I'm talking about. My point.
Yeah,
Captain America is the idealized situation where Soldier Boy is you're literally taking someone who is fucking frozen at like, let's say age 40. That's still relatively fucking young. I'd say you're in your fucking prime and you're a soup. So who knows what the fuck that does to your biology? You fucking freeze them in time and then you wake them up in like 2020 or whatever the fuck it is now. That is a fucking shock to the system. So when you're saying like, oh, there's older, conservative people that have, because they had time to grow. Whether you fucking decide in your like fucking 70 years of life since then or whatever, however long it's been.
Yeah, it makes no sense. That's
you know
true.
what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's exactly.
I get what you're trying to say.
It's you're taking if Captain America was a real person. That's what I meant. Like
Just imagine that though. Now that I think about it,
it's a fucking shock to your system.
It's like prison, you know, like when you get incarcerated, like in the fucking 50s, and then you come out like barely.
Well, think about it. Okay.
Oh, it reminds me of Shawshank Redemption. Remember when that dude hangs himself? Dude, he's like, he can't even deal with society anymore. Remember? Because it's just so complex to him. Remember?
Remember
he's
how
already
like
too old. Oh, but we're talking about something different.
Think about it this way though.
That's kind of same kind of like.
Remember how like after like COVID and the lockdown it started kind of getting back to normal. And like it was so hard for people to get used to things again.
Yeah.
Because that 1 year of fucking just doing nothing, staying home, think of it as a fucking prison sentence. And all of a sudden you're set free. You're like, fuck, we gotta fucking get the ball rolling again. There's an adjustment period for shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, so imagine you're losing like fucking whatever it was, like 40 years of your life. And then when you come back, you're still that fucking like piss, vinegar, and fucking testosterone and all that shit. Plus being a soup, like that's fucking hard.
He was being tortured too.
Because honestly, I believe him when he says, "I didn't mean to hurt those people." I 100% believe.
What did he say? He blacked out, right?
Yeah. No, but even after that, when he's talking to Huey, he says he's like, "I didn't mean to hurt them."
He's got that little like Incredible Hulk in him too, huh? Where when he gets like really like when he gets sick, it's when he uses his.
But I mean,
blasting power.
But I mean, he was like fucking like. That's the thing. He was.
I think it's that like song is triggering his PTSD.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's what's causing the problem.
But I mean, like the thing also, like considering how he was basically like fucking taking benzos and fucking like and just downing a fucking shit.
But he even says legit. He goes like, "That's what got us through Omaha Beach on D-Day." And if you think about it, that's
a fact.
Like there's been books fucking written about like how fucking like coked up on fucking like meth and all this other shit
Chewing
the Nazis
gum?
were. No, and the fucking Nazis were.
Yeah.
To get them fucking as vicious as possible. Like you watch movies and you think like even sometimes it's like noble.
Yeah, like
it's fucking war, dude.
The Wolf Brigades, those fuckers were like being shot up with like fucking morphine, you know, but they won't feel shit,
and
dude.
not to say that they weren't like, this is gonna sound
basically
odd, but like good people on both sides, like, you know, in terms of just decency of just not doing something like a lot of the really fucked up shit that happened. But like it's fucking war, dude.
This is an interesting conversation because like, dude, when you bring up drugs and like wars, dude, they've been involved and fucked with.
Oh fuck yeah,
they've been used a lot. And like that's one fucked up thing about like the American fucking like, oh yeah, we go out there. Oh, you don't see the dark side about like Vietnam, or you don't see the dark side about World War II. Like these.
Well, even like
some of the hardcore drugs were legal back then.
You
And,
know,
like they were just, and especially in Europe when
well,
they were
dude,
hitting like
cocaine used to be like prescribed. Heroin
yeah,
used to be
definitely.
prescribed. You know what I mean? Like all that shit. Like fucking. You guys watch the movie American Sniper? Bradley Cooper.
oh yeah.
You
no,
know, like
I haven't watched it.
so it's based on like true events, especially how it ends. So he comes back. He has PTSD. He starts going to get help.
Yeah.
And he starts fucking like spending his time at those centers to help other vets and stuff with PTSD. And one of them is they would go to shooting ranges to get over, help, overcome that shit. One of the dudes there just kind of snapped, went up behind him and fucking popped him in the back of his head
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's how like, he ends up getting killed
in real life.
in real life.
fuck.
It ends with him just going out there and he's gonna go and take him to
A shooting range. They're at a shooting range.
Oh,
And the video is like it was caught on CCTV and stuff like that.
was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy,
So
dude.
like yeah, it's actually a good movie, and it's sad, considering that that's what really happened and shit. They don't show it in the movie. I think if I remember correct, it just it's like a black card.
They're just leaving together in the end of that.
and
Yeah,
then it goes to black and it shows what happened. It reads what happened.
So
and
he's
stuff.
heading to the
okay,
car,
okay.
to the
range.
with the guy
Yeah.
that guy to the car. That's it. They don't
Yeah.
even show the range.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Well, I mean, like that's one of the things. Okay, like if we're gonna, since we're on the topic, I mean, there's like a lot of shit that ends up going. Like, I mean, fucking war is traumatic for everyone involved in it. There's nothing good. I'm not necessarily. I mean, honestly, even then, I don't think there's anything good that comes out of from fucking war because there's still.
Especially like the only kind of free card that we really have, basically, is like the ones that are named like the World Wars. After
Yeah.
that, when it gets a lot to do with like communism, or it gets into like more political and like humane problems, and like governments and like people get involved, then that's when shit really hits the fan.
like the bullshit that happened
Like,
with Iraq
but,
and Afghanistan and shit
that's
like
just
that. That's all.
another-
That's
The
just,
sad fact of it is war drives progress.
Yeah, it does.
Unless we're in war, we don't progress as a society.
And there's nothing anything good that ever comes out of fucking war. That's
War.
the weird thing about it.
Huh.
But I mean, that's the thing. It's like, okay,
What
like,
is it
like
good for?
what was it? Industrial.
Good audio.
Well, I mean, like a lot of production came out of
Absolutely
like
not.
World War II because we were in World War II. That's like a lot of the innovation as far as like how to.
Well, we're defending ourselves, and we had to do something about it because, dude,
But
like,
when you really look into it, now there's like all kinds of fucking evidence, like legit evidence, where that the Japanese were like, "Hey, by the way, we're gonna fucking bomb you on this day, just a heads up." And the president's like, "No, I didn't see that."
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I mean, it's just to sway public opinion, essentially.
yeah.
To
Yeah.
do like, yeah, it's
and
essentially.
that happens a lot today now too.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it gets a little conspiracy,
Especially with like, WTC attack, World Trade Center.
yeah.
But we need to jump into another subject. 'cause it's just,
Well, we need
our
to
shit's
fucking
getting
really go
real.
into
go back
boys.
into the boys. Okay, so like going back
Hey,
into
but
the.
this is, that's what's great about this show, dude. Like, it just makes you
It makes you
think.
think.
It makes you think.
Oh,
It's
definitely.
great fucking writing. It's like it's believable. Like if soups were actually like a thing in our fucking time, like they would be exactly like
And
this.
it's funny 'cause
just like
that's how
that Homelander fucking scene.
When I
where-
talk to people and I ask them, I didn't mean to cut you off, but real quick, when I talk to people and I ask them, "Have you seen The Boys?" They're like, "No, what is it about?" I go, "Imagine if you had superpowers, like how fucked up would it be?" And they'd be like, "That's mean to say." And I go, "But think about it." And they're like, "Damn, like honestly, that might be fucked up." I go, "Yeah, that's basically what it is, just normal people with powers." And what
And
happened?
this
And what
one-
would legit happen?
yeah.
And it's fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so appealing.
I actually had like I was watching one of my streamer friends is stream and he mentioned The Boys, and he was like, yeah, like he was talking about like the because I'm talking about like the good guys and so forth, and I'm like, there are no good guys in that
No.
show.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you're right. It's like it's all fucking gray area, but there's like obviously the people that are being portrayed as the good guys and stuff. I was like, yeah,
Well, there are good guys, but yeah.
but it's just like it's basically
They already seen the dark side of like with the whole cause of like, like trying to keep these soups in control
it's,
or what.
I mean, like
With everything, like everybody always gets
I
caught
think
up
so
in the
far, though,
progress and like.
I think so far, Starlight's been a
Mhm,
solid,
mhm,
good, protagonist
Starlight has been she's more of a good
Yeah, she
person
seems
than
more
anybody
like-
else.
out of all of them. I think
Out of all of
actually.
them, yeah, definitely.
Even
Dude.
what's his name? Freight Train or what's his name?
A-Train.
A-Train.
No,
Like
he's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of
no,
shit.
but he's seeing like the
his redemption arc.
yeah,
but-
I'm digging it.
It is, but he only fucking came to that redemption arc because like what everyone's been telling him is like only because it happened to you now.
Well, I mean that's how
Yeah.
a lot of the times it's like
Yeah,
that's what
and
ends
it's
up
a
happening.
very shitty thing when you think about it.
Yeah, it's very shitty. But and actually, never mind. I'm not even gonna bring it up.
Why not?
No, because it's like it's kind of political. That's why I'm not even gonna bring it up
Oh,
because
yeah, I don't want to talk about
yeah,
it.
exactly. So but
That's another thing. They're starting to like actually put like political like events.
they went heavy
100%.
on it on this one,
on this,
and I think it's because of that break that
and
they
it
took.
still didn't ruin the fucking series. Like it brings up a
Because
lot
they're doing
of good
it in
points.
a really smart way.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say though. Like when you say you brought it up to your friend, like every time I brought somebody up this show, I say The Boys, and they're like, "What the hell?" Like, it doesn't hold up to like what the whole. You literally need to be detailed about like what
Yeah.
the show's about, you know. And then when I get to telling them about it, they're like, "Oh, damn, that sounds pretty good." But damn, this season has just been.
This season's been perfect.
It's
I'm not
been
gonna lie,
perfect.
it's been
good.
perfect.
It's been good. I have.
I don't think I have
nuts.
anything to complain about.
Yeah, same here.
From that
I mean,
first-
honestly, the
that
only
termite scene on the first fucking show.
first
to, like,
episode, dude.
Yeah, you're just like, what the fuck? That's something I would have never seen in my whole entire like lifetime.
Wait,
dude.
what is it that happened? Did they give him extra coke or whatever he
Well,
inhaled?
it was
He
making
just
him
sneezed.
sneeze.
He just sneezed.
Yeah, when he was inside his peak hole, he's just like, obviously it was his boyfriend, right? And then like they're in
Well,
there getting busy with him,
someone he was
or
fucking.
he was just sleeping with them,
He's
and
like,
he's in
"Oh,
his
no."
pee hole. And then I guess I thought it was the smell where he's just like, ugh, and all of a sudden he's like, and then he just fucking blows up. And did we say we're gonna have spoilers for The Boys? Oh man,
No,
Oh yeah, I did. I said
okay,
spoilers.
You know
okay.
what? Okay, and that's the other thing too, because this series has been, or this season has been full of like even pop culture references.
Yeah.
Like you realize that's a reference to Thanos, right? The Thanos meme
The what?
about fucking why doesn't Ant-Man just
Oh,
go up
no,
Thanos'
yeah,
butt?
yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like that's what
no,
that
but
is.
is that part even in the graphic novel though?
I don't know.
No, but that's part of this season, and that's because it's referencing that became a meme.
Is that what you? I mean,
That's
'cause-
what it is.
Oh, okay. That's what
about
I'm
it.
thinking.
But it's
like,
done in like the boys' way. Instead of the butthole, it's through his dick hole.
Oh my god, dude!
Right inside of your urethra. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, he's all freaking
If it was
out.
Hank Hill, he would have got stuck.
Like, no kink shaming, but God, that seems so painful, dude.
Well, it wouldn't be though, because
Yeah,
there's no
it's
friction.
instant, yeah.
There's no friction. He's like he has arm room and leg room. You know what I mean?
Like,
It would
So,
hurt.
it would hurt,
yeah,
bro.
You have a
It
little
would
person
hurt.
in your pee hole.
No, because all you're feeling are like the footsteps.
yeah, dude, that
no,
would hurt.
but like, that's what's getting him off the pain and like the
Yeah.
fetish of it. Because there's fetishes where people like.
No, I know.
Okay,
but
this is gonna
I
get
think
a
it's
little-
because it's
bro,
real
bro,
sensitive.
just a warning.
Okay, here.
I know
Ask-
the catheter
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
But the catheter is stretching you out also, though.
But I mean, that's
He's
the thing.
not.
It's like one way.
It's painful.
It's painful one way or another. It's like something that's not supposed to be in there is going inside of there.
But I get what you mean, but I don't think it would kind of relate because the catheter is actually like stretching
we
you.
already know what John's kink is then.
No, because the catheter is stretching
I'm
you
gonna
beyond
give Termite a phone call, bro.
beyond
he's
what
dead.
you're normally supposed to be. You know what I mean? Where that dude being in there isn't. He's just causing like sensation on the nerve endings.
He's causing pain.
But
and
that's the thing. It's like
sensation.
it's not even like the catheter stretching. It's like I know that the
and then
catheter
he
stretch. Like,
tells him, he's like, oh, get to the prostate.
Yeah.
Which is even like,
And then
he wants him to go in deeper, like to the
yeah,
fucking,
but just to stimulate it. Yeah. To make him nut.
Like, fucking, dude, he's actually, he's being a fucking sadist, and that other guy's being like a masochist,
Okay,
dude.
but you know, like
yeah.
people do that
Straight
all
up.
the time, though, right? Like,
That's
you know,
just
they
some
tickle
crazy
the prostate.
like,
no, I mean I understand
That's
the
what he's
prostate
having
thing.
him do.
No, but I mean the thing is, it's like I mean he could have gone from behind and
I know,
then
but
massaged
they're
the
just being
prostate from there. But
Kinkier to go that way.
And I
It's
get
just
that,
a
but
kink thing.
that's exactly my point. The kink
Yeah.
is the sensation and the pain
what are we talking about?
going through the fucking
I don't know.
urethra. That's what I'm saying.
You guys are shaming these fuckers, and I'm just
No,
trying
no,
to
no,
be
I'm
like,
not. No,
I-
what I'm saying.
I'm just saying
Well,
it's
that's why I
painful
said
as fuck.
no kink shame, but I can't I can't understand it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say that it's bad
Get
or
a
anything
fucking
of that
ant
sort.
and crawl up your fucking pee hole and tell me how that feels,
I
bro.
think
That's
an
all I
ant
gotta
would be
say.
bigger, though.
That's why his name's Termite, dog. Fuck. Oh. Anyways, let's just fucking.
But that scene was fucking hilarious though.
scenes.
When he's like, oh no.
So we kind of brought this up on our last like little bonus like episode, but dude, that's what I was talking about, because we didn't want to talk about the boys until the completely season was over, and like, dude, shit even gets crazier with the fucking last episode. Dude, we got a disclosure days before like.
They were fucking.
Before the episode came out, like we got warnings about like it's gonna be dirty as fuck, and I'm just like, it was.
But it was too much
It
hype.
was like an eyes wide shut, like fucking like.
To be honest with you,
like fucking.
I'm not trying to be like all, I guess, edgy or whatever, but like none of it shocked me.
Yeah, I'm the same way too. Like
none of it shocked me, so I was like, I didn't see the
That
point
big
for all
old
that.
penis guy did shock me. I'm like, oh
But
my
that's
god.
not the first time you see
That's not the
it.
first time he's there
That's
though.
not the first
I know.
time you see it
I
though.
know, but still, it's just like.
So it was like, you know.
And then the icicle part where like, oh, the guy says like all these like
Oh,
innocent
yeah, when he
sex
makes
workers
it-
are in here
yeah.
getting hurt just because of these fucking like soups like fetishes, like they're getting like he's saying they're literally getting hurt, like, and I'm like, fuck, that shit like
Yeah,
made
like
me
the sex
think.
workers in there that were hired for that.
Yeah,
They're-
but again,
They weren't
that doesn't-
soups, they were just
No,
like,
I know, but
normal
I don't know. That still didn't shock me.
I don't know. Like I know it wasn't shocking to me either. I was expecting
the
more.
octopus did it suck. The little
Well, I mean that
squid.
was like
was
that
The
was
moment,
funny,
the moment
huh?
I heard fucking the deep, I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna be with an octopus.
yeah. I figured
because
that
they
was like-
set it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They already set it up before.
And then
But
Homelander makes him eat one of them too. He's
Yeah.
just
oh,
like,
that was horrible,
yeah,
dude.
that one scene where
It was
just-
all fucking seafood
he's
too.
begging for his life.
He's praying.
Eat him. Fuck.
Damn, that was fucking brutal too.
He says he's praying?
Yeah, he says that he's praying.
To what? Like the fucking sea gods?
Cthulhu.
Aquaman? Nah.
To fucking
Cthulhu? Fuck. Yeah, that was
wait.
crazy.
Who was supposed to be the ruler of Atlantis? In the Little Mermaid, what was his name?
Trident. Lord Trident.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was gonna be. Well, I mean, god of the
Neptune.
Neptune or
Oh,
Poseidon.
yeah. In Greek mythology, who is it?
Poseidon.
Poseidon. There you go.
Roman.
But he's not underwater though, is he? He's just like but he basically is
He's
like
got a season earthquakes and something
Yeah.
else, I think.
damn, it's crazy.
Oh, but I mean, like honestly, this whole fucking season is
Perfect.
hasn't disappointed me
It's been
yet.
diabolical.
I mean, I wouldn't say that it's a disappointment. Well, I guess I could say is that I was expecting more from Herogasm essentially because they hyped it up. That's the only reason
cool.
why.
See, I think if there had been no hype around it, it would have been a perfectly just
No, I know.
great
But
other-
that's the thing
yeah.
is like they set up an expectation. That's the
Yeah.
thing, and they shouldn't have done that.
It wasn't that. It's just they're just worrying about it. Like
I know, but like the lead up to it, because there's so many articles about it and shit.
yeah.
They were making it seem like it was gonna be like one of the fucking like worst episodes, or not worst episodes as in like content wise, but
The
just like
craziest
the
and
craziest episode and
outrageous.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, it wasn't really that crazy. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, dude, that shit was fucking crazy. Dude, the fight in Herogasm though.
That was pretty.
Oh my god,
Fuck.
the best fight. Like, okay, like one of my favorite fights overall from the boys has been when they fucking kick Storefront's ass. The three chicks.
Oh yeah.
That was like that's my favorite. But this one topped it off. Like it was this one. Is
You know
like,
what? I'll agree with you.
Stormfront. Wait.
The
The Nazi chick.
Oh yeah. That was the last season. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing was great, but for me, the best part of it was 1v1 Butcher versus fucking Homelander.
Right?
Because you're like,
Dude, Butcher's a
dude,
fiend, bro.
Butcher's
Butcher's
fucking
a
hits
fiend.
landed hard because he has shit to fucking fight for.
And
Fuck
Homelander
yeah.
was like, what
Homelander
the
fucking
fuck?
doesn't, dude. When fucking Butcher looks at
Yeah.
him, fucking bloody smiling and shit, I'm like, this dude, fuck. This, oh
And
my
he's not
god.
as strong as like some of the like
Like all
as
his
Soulja
extra
Boy
power isn't
is
it's
his
hate.
anger. Yeah.
It's fucking hate.
Yeah.
It was
And, like, when
fucking
he's-
good.
when Butcher's getting his ass kicked, he's just his
He
fucking
loves it, dude.
That's some
Dude,
He
dread
loves
shit.
the fuck that
Dude,
he's like,
That's
I
some
like that I can
dread
go
shit.
fucking
He's
toe
like
to toe with you,
smiling
bro.
when he's
It reminded
teeth are bleeding and shit.
that shit when he does that smile. It reminded me of the
Yeah.
smile that fucking what's his name Willem Dafoe did in Spider-Man, dude. Because he's like when he's getting fucking beat down, he's like,
No, it reminded me of Fight Club too. Remember when he's like at work and he just shows him his bloody, fucked up ass like face and his teeth, and I'm like, dude,
yeah,
smiling all fucking like a weirdo. Like, damn, that was just,
dude. That scene was just
I'm
fucking
like, dude,
brutal.
because seriously,
at that moment, it wasn't about anything but just being able to fucking punch Homelander.
Yeah,
and
just being able to actually do something about it.
Waiting for though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Homelander's a fucking douche.
Yeah.
You know,
oh my god.
like,
dude. Okay, it's fucking battle between the two biggest assholes in that fucking series.
Just to see
and
who's
just
the
who's
biggest
trying
asshole.
to fucking out asshole each other. And fucking Butcher was coming out.
and
Fucking
they brought a new
aces.
asshole with them. Like, shit.
Fucking small time
battle
asshole
of
compared
the-
to them both.
The
dude.
battle of the dicks.
The battle of the dicks, yeah, essentially.
Cockfight.
Oh, dude. No, but like one of the things, like honestly, just that whole scene, and then Huey just like when they pin him down to the ground, and then fucking like he's ready to fucking blast him with his
What are
his
he
unity?
has super strength, right?
Basically all
I'm assuming
Yeah.
all of them have super
Yeah.
strength or something like that.
To a
But
point.
Because even A-Train,
he's all butt naked. He's like invisible, right?
Yeah.
He teleports.
Yeah.
He could invisibility.
no, he just
he
teleports.
just teleports, but he has to be naked, huh?
Well, he doesn't have anything on him that
Yeah.
was able to teleport him.
He does what Nightcrawler
Get it
does,
together.
but without the clothes.
yeah.
You need to be butt naked.
No, but like that one scene where he punches A-Train, and A-Train's like, what the fuck?
What did you do? Yeah.
Yeah, and all that shit, and I was like, oh fuck.
Even that scene when like he goes and talks to Starlight, and they start talking about their like human like couple problems, dude. That shit make me get in the feels, because
Dude,
I've been in those fucking breakups like that, dude. And I'm
When
just like, take their soups.
No,
They have human problems, and like it gets to the point where like that Homelander scene where he like looking himself in the mirror, and he's like, well, the mirror vision of him is like talking to
He's
him.
Green Goblin, dude. He's
And
Green
it-
Goblin
yeah.
himself.
Yeah, but he's like-
Green Goblin,
he's like,
Smeagol,
well, you
all of
know,
them all
there's
combined.
deep part inside you where you're still human, and you're just like, fuck, and he's all crying about it because he doesn't want to be fucking
Actually, I think
human.
about more of a
I'm like,
Smeagol.
Shit,
The Golem Smeagol, that's what I see more.
Such a piece of
I
shit.
just say Green Goblin because that's literally because he's talking to the mirror.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
get that. But I mean, Smeagol was looking at the reflection of
Yeah,
the sea
yeah.
too, so it's like, but that's the thing. That's what I saw. That's what I thought immediately.
Spider-Man.
But that's one of the things that I was telling him when you were gone is how
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
all fucking relationships in there were fucking being broken left and right, and the only relationship that survived so far is Kimiko and Frenchie.
Oh yeah.
And dude, when Frenchie like when
Kamiko
when
was
that
getting to the phase where she's being like more like loving like movies, like old time
just
movies,
trying
like
to be
Singing in the
normal.
Rain.
He's just trying to be normal.
And she's like falling in love with Frenchie now,
Frenchie.
and like she doesn't have her powers. Like, dude, that shit's so fucking deep, dude. Like, I'm just like, fuck. Like, she's starting to see how it is, like, without her powers, but like she's starting to see like that she can be more sympathetic, how it was with her brother, you know, and like how it was growing up. She doesn't want to be that fucking dark side of what she was before, you know, and like, dude, the character development for the show is just, there's nothing like it. Like, we get it in Marvel, we get it like in DC,
Not in Kenobi.
but not like this, man.
Not in Kenobi.
This is how reality would fucking be. You know,
Yeah.
it really would fucking be like this.
It's relatable, and
It's
that's why. Yeah.
relatable. And it's like, dude, you just start seeing your nostalgic little fucking comic book reading about, like, you know, Captain America and all Stan Lee's and Jack Kirby's fucking comics. And, you know, you start seeing the more darker side, like Alan Moore's kind of shit, like in Watchmen, which I like about it, but it's even fucking deeper and darker, which is fucking, it's honestly one of my favorite fucking shows now, dude.
Want to know a
And,
kind
like-
of fun fact about the boys? So the comic book Huey is based off of the fuck is his name? Shaun of the Dead. Can't think of his name right now.
Simon Pegg.
Yeah, Simon Pegg. Like he's fucking. If you look at the character design in the comic, it's Simon Pegg.
Oh, really?
Yes. So Simon Pegg is in the boys now as Huey's dad
Yeah.
because originally the boys.
Oh, he was in it, right?
Yeah. The boys was meant to have Simon Pegg as Huey.
As Huey.
but it took so long for the thing to come out, and Simon Pegg ended up doing a bunch of other shit. He aged out of it. So they had, they have who they have now as Huey.
Dude, I could not see Simon Pegg as that.
I can.
Younger.
Yeah, exactly.
No, younger,
yeah.
That
was the point.
But not now.
Like look up a picture of.
Oh, that would actually be pretty good.
Yeah, that was the point.
His character is Shaun of the Dead.
Simon Pegg for sure.
No, that's exactly what they were going for.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's what they're going for. Going back to like the whole talk of character development, the fact that a character who is mute in the show you can see the character development without her having to like emotionally and stuff like that. Dude, that's like, oh, it's fucking amazing. But
fucking sometimes forget she can't talk, huh?
Well, it's more so because of her trauma.
Because remember, she sings.
Oh yeah. It's still weird. I kind of just see herself doing that, and she really is.
But what I was gonna say is like in that scene where the Russian chick brings in Frenchie, he's like, you have to choose which one dies, and then like you can tell who he would have chosen if he was gonna choose, and it would have been Kimiko one way or another. Because like the moment that the gun goes to Kimiko, he's like, no, no, and it's like, oh fuck, dude. But I mean, I like how both of them, like, the impact that Frenchie had on both of those girls' lives.
Did the other girl die?
No.
She escapes,
she
right?
escapes, yeah. Like the fact that even the other girl, what was her
Well,
name?
because when, I don't mean to cut you off. Just when Frenchie's patching up Kimiko, the other chick Nina, I think that's her name.
Nina,
she's in the background sleeping on the couch.
She's sleeping on the couch. Yeah.
She's there.
No, but that's what I was saying.
I
Like,
didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No, that's what I was saying. Like the impact that Frenchie has had in both of their lives. Like I'm pretty sure that like Frenchie has had shitty moments in his life, or at least in the character, right? But
well, okay, real quick, think about it. In the first season, there was 3 of them. There was that younger dude, remember? And then he ODs or something.
Oh, that's right.
So
that
happens in the first. So they become fucking closer because their fucking homie died on them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta fucking remember shit like that.
That's true. Yeah, but like just that the fact that like even like they're like that trio. They're ride or die for each other, kind of deal and stuff like that. Like Nina knows the importance that Kimiko has for Frenchie, and she's willing to do this shit for Frenchie. You get me? That's what's fucking amazing about that. But damn, dude,
they love each other at this point now.
They've kind of always loved each other. Well, Frenchie loved her first.
Frenchie's a piece of shit though too, because remember when like he goes back to that Russian chick and he starts doing jobs for favors, and like she's like remember they had a picture of a little girl, or I think it's like of a kid. I don't know if it's a little girl or a little boy, and he's like, oh, it's a child. She's like, that's never stopped you before.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
he's a hitman, like an assassin.
But how his reaction was oh, it's a child, and she had to remind us like, I mean, you fucking killed kids before.
Like, who are you?
That's character development. Still, you know what I mean?
The fact that he was like willing to like, no, I don't want to do this anymore.
He's trying to change his ways.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just like
he
all
felt
these,
bad for
a
killing
lot of
younglings.
these characters are too.
Unlike some characters.
What's the
women
I
and
forget
the
her name.
younglings too.
The Wonder Woman character.
Queen Maeve?
She
Brave Maeve.
She
Hashtag Brave Maeve.
she does get it on with Butcher, right?
Yeah,
they bang it out.
Yeah,
I thought generally. I guess she's like. I'm not gonna say it, but like.
Well, I think at this point she's bisexual.
She's bisexual then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she would have, I guess, always been bisexual because she was with Homelander.
Well, I mean, but that was for show though. But I mean, like it was kind of
always
like
represented her.
It was for show, but didn't mean they had to fuck because he's not fucking Starlight. But they're together for show.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, okay, like.
Oh, that is
I
true.
mean, like,
she had history with Homelander, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is, it's like, okay, like, not to take this in a dark way or anything of that sort, but sometimes, like, when you're not completely out or anything of that sort, you'll do things just to kind of like.
No, I get what you mean, but.
And then apart from that, remember, like, I mean, but the whole Me Too stuff too. Homelander is a person of power, and he's actually like more powerful than her.
I never got that. But
I mean, like,
well, you know what? Never mind. I can't say it because he did a butcher's wife.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like she obviously fears him. She never felt like an equal to him. So it could be that she was basically just doing it for fear out of her life, or something like that. I mean, this is obviously all hypothetical, right?
Well,
but I'm rationalizing it that way. You get me?
Maybe I'm just a sucker because I kind of like, because Butcher has this line where he says like, I loved you, and he's like, in my own way, and I kind of believed him. You know what I mean? So like, because you also have to remember,
she says, "Oh, you still think you're too good for me," or something like that, right?
But you also have to remember,
so they
like,
have that history where like
Homelander-
they at one point really cared about each other, whether it's love or not, then that's a completely different thing.
You have to remember, Homelander is the extreme version of Soldier Boy. No fucking history.
He's the newer version
No,
of
no,
Soldier,
no.
like they say.
But I'm talking about psychologically. He has no history.
He has no interactions with, like, he has no past.
He has nothing.
They bring up some of his whole, like, younger, like when he first gets his first mission in the boys, the Diabolical series, and it sort of makes sense because he tries to be that like kid growing up like these superheroes, but it gets dark, dude. Remember?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, you guys should check it out.
I haven't seen
It has
Diabolical.
some good and bad episodes where I'm just like, it gets too the two cartoony ones. I'm just like, I'm not in for it. But like the more like serious ones where like they're well drawn and they talk about like the whole like serious like bad problems and like human problems with the
relatable shit.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, check it out. At first, I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch this because it's gonna make me look at it different. Nah, I didn't. Like, I'll keep the cartoon side of it to the cartoon side of it, and I'll keep like the good, like more realistic, like serious episodes to what I think what the show is connected to, because it all deals with just like supers and shit like that, which is still really dark.
Well, it's kind of like how you said it was like the Animatrix kind of thing, and then there's like still some things that are in there that,
dude, the Animatrix has like they show like this one this one dude who basically explained how it was before and after, what happens before the robots start being like executed and like when they start being
before
like
the robot
that one
rising
was
and shit
great,
like that.
dude. That was fucking great. Like that was my favorite one, and I'm just like, yeah, it makes sense. Like robot killed like innocent people. Like they started. It sounds exactly what would have happened, like politically or like in a time where we need to do something about something that we created. It also deals with like AI. It deals with all the sci-fi like kind of background about it too, like like Terminator.
Skynet, dog.
Like AI, everything.
We're almost there, guys. We're almost there,
dude.
We're almost there.
You've been hearing the fucking news on this shit.
That's about time.
Google
dude.
basically like is denying that one of their AIs went sentient. Did you hear that news?
I heard something about
Google is denying it. And I'm just like, wait a minute. An AI was sentient. That means it's like out in the fucking open now.
No, that's not what it means.
No, I know. Not in the open, like walking like a fucking person.
No,
it's just,
it's not in the internet. It's contained, but it's self-aware.
But
it knows it exists.
And the problem
but the thing is, it's like it just takes one mistake
good.
and it goes out.
Yeah.
That's it.
If it's in his close thing,
Elon Musk fucking is warning everybody about this right now. He's like, we should not be fucking with AI. We shouldn't.
Look, I'm not saying we should.
He literally is saying it will be the end for us.
I'm not saying we should, but at this point, I don't fucking trust a word fucking Elon Musk says ananymore.
True. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he is a smart guy. It's just he says something.
No, he's a fucking dumbass, dude. There's videos where they just like
look, man. Aside from his stupid fucking commentary and shit like that, he is pretty fucking smart. Okay,
I mean,
but like that doesn't.
Dude, he didn't even invent Tesla. He just bought the company.
Like awkward, like fucking villain side of him.
He's not even a fucking James Bond
Scorpio,
villain.
Dude. He's Scorpio. That's what he is.
Dude,
okay,
Scorpio.
He's not even a James Bond villain. He's a fucking Austin Powers villain.
Damn,
Scorpio was at least more badass than fucking Austin Powers villain.
Now you're just
he's
fucking shit about Elon Musk.
He's Dr. Evil because he's always shooting himself up into space.
He just needs to get himself his own
always
little fucking
getting into divorces. He's always like, he just bought Twitter, which is like, oh shit, now he's really gonna fuck
He didn't even
with
fucking
people.
buy Twitter.
He didn't.
He didn't?
No.
Oh. I don't think that. I don't think that shit.
news.
He wanted to, but I don't think it went.
I don't even think he wanted to. He just wanted to. People stopped talking about him, and
he
he
likes clout. He likes clout on Twitter. That's what he likes, and so then
he's
he'll
a
just
child.
Say,
he's a petulant child.
Yeah, honestly, that's what it is.
We all are.
No, but I mean,
We
like,
all
it's like
He's just a weirdo.
you know what? Never
about
mind.
it.
I don't think we should be going into this in one way
No,
or
I'm
another.
just we're talking about soups and
No,
fucking
no,
villains.
I get
Okay,
that. I just like
we're not gonna
I just wanted to
go
stop.
into the fucking
I stopped myself from continuing into it.
There was a real quick
controversial
about him,
fucking
there was a
political
meme I
thing about
seen
it.
where it showed him because he had some like stupid ass haircut where like his head was almost bald, but he had like hair like fluffed over the side.
Oh, he was bald.
Dude, he
Yeah.
was bald.
No. This was after all the money and shit. So like he had like shaved on purpose
It's
bald,
a before
like a
and
haircut.
after, yeah.
And then no, it wasn't a before and after.
Oh,
So like this was his like a current look he had to try to look hip and cool and shit. And it was like his hair was mostly shaved, but he had a lot of it on top and just kind of combed over. And the meme was they had a side by side comparison picture of Gary Oldman from The Fifth Element with the same haircut. And they're like the caption was like he's almost there or like so it begins or some shit like that.
well, that's a good one.
Oh my god, that's actually one of the things that because when I first started cutting my hair this way like that, I was like, I'm just trying to look like Gary Oldman from The Fifth Element.
You put that little fucking like
The little
shell on
plastic
your
bit,
head,
right on the side and shit like that. Yeah.
Ooh, Gary Oldman's such a badass dude.
Oh, dude.
Hell yeah.
I was seeing like I think it was just like a kind of like just all like pictures of him in all of his movies and just like all the personas that he's had like and it's just dude he's done so much shit and there isn't a movie where he's just not good in, you know. Fuckers in Sid and Nancy for God's sake, dude. You know what movie
Dude,
that is?
imagine like how good
he
he
plays
would be
the
as
bassist
a,
from Sex Pistols.
Oh
yeah,
no! I mean,
you should watch it. It's
Oh,
a really
shit,
good
okay.
movie.
Imagine how fucking
Sid
good
Vicious.
he
He
would
plays
be.
Sid Vicious.
Oh no way!
The same Sid Vicious that stabs his fucking wife to death. And yeah, my sister showed me that. We're like when we were kids, dude, and I was just like, "Fuck, who is this guy? Oh, he's the bassist for the Sex Pistols." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, this is what happened? Jesus Christ!" But
That's
Gary
fucking
Oldman
crazy.
plays him.
Imagine how fucking good he would be as a villain in like a Marvel movie.
Well, that's the thing is like I don't know who he would play though.
He'd have
He's
to be
DC,
someone.
bro, and he's well, a lot of DC characters have actually crossed over to the Marvel universe. So,
Well, I mean, there's only so many actors and actresses. It was bound to happen.
like Christian Bale, he plays.
Well, he's playing what is it? Gore?
Gore, the
Yeah.
fucking God Butcher.
Yeah, but look how many years it
Oh,
took.
that's our sign to move on to some of our other news. Or you guys want to keep on talking about the boys?
Well, let's just go into Marvel then. Let's just go into all things Marvel.
Let's go into Marvel then. So, there's been a lot of announcements. Let's go into Doctor Strange a little bit, man, because that shit just came out on Disney Plus.
I watched it again.
I've watched it twice again.
I haven't watched it
I
yet.
love
Really?
Elizabeth
I didn't even know
Olsen
that it
so
came
much.
Dude, I love that movie. Even
I would kill you both for her,
for who?
Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh, that's one thing I always forget. Like she's related to the Olsen twins, right? A lot of people don't know this shit. A lot of people don't know this. I told this to one of my like friends, and she's just like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, she's related to the girls who killed the."
Well, they didn't
the
kill
Joker.
Heath
No, I'm kidding.
Ledger.
No, I'm kidding. Damn.
Fuck.
What's his name?
Heath Ledger.
Wow.
What?
Tell the story. You know it better, okay? Let's just bring this
Wait,
up.
I
okay?
can't tell if you guys are
I'm
fucking
not-
making fun of me or.
No.
Okay.
I legitimately don't know what you're talking
like
about.
allegedly, like you always say. So what's the whole connection with the Olsen twins and Heath Ledger overdosing?
Because I think he OD'd at her place, right? Wasn't it?
It was a party, right? That you told me that they were holding or something.
Well,
It wasn't. Well, he was there or something like
or
that.
I think they were her pills that she gave to him or something like that.
Oh,
It was some sort of
Yeah.
situation
Yeah.
like that.
Damn.
I don't.
I mean, I don't know.
it's been-
I don't know about
bro. You have more than the story.
I
You
don't
told me
remember
that
at this point.
supposedly they had texted them saying that like they're the ones who had to actually notify the police.
Well, they did because I think they found him.
They're the ones who found him
Yeah.
first, and they're the ones who had to call and like.
Jesus.
Yeah.
didn't
Because
know
I
that.
remember when it
Why
happened.
are more people talking about this?
Well,
I don't
it's
know.
probably like just got buried under or something like that.
But
Because I remember when it happened, the reports were like, "Oh, Heath Ledger was found," blah 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 blah, and then like a couple hours later, if not the next morning, like, "Oh yeah, he's dead. He passed away."
Oh wow. That's
But
a trip.
the guy was popping pills and like just doing all this crazy shit.
like anxiety,
Well, yeah, he
antidepressants,
was
and
mixed.
Wait, I
Hey.
wonder if has Joaquin Phoenix come out with anything in regards to like struggling with.
It had nothing to do with playing the Joker.
No.
I mean, like
Absolutely nothing.
they made it.
No,
They made every
no.
like seem every person that's played.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I heard,
Nothing.
he's clean.
He's
but
always had anxiety issues and stuff like
yeah,
that.
he's
So then it's not. I mean, it could have just been something where like
Yeah,
he
it
was.
had nothing to do with it being the Joker.
Did
No, what I'm saying, like,
was he ever
it was just like
doing
like-
drugs or anything. Because I know
I honestly, that I don't know.
I don't think he. I think he would probably drink, but
I mean, he had for all
he
intents and
didn't even like
purposes,
to
for what I
party
know.
with his brother. Like I heard, like from
I mean, the
when they
dude,
were going to the Viper
has
room.
a daughter. Had a daughter. Like, well, she's still alive.
Dude, that's
So-
fucked up. The day that his brother overdoses was one of the days his brother had first invited him to the fucking Viper room, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Damn.
What's his name?
River Phoenix?
River Phoenix, dude. So that day, like, him and his sister went just because he invited them. Because it was somebody's birthday or something. And, like, that same day is when a lot of people are saying that, like, people were putting shit into his drinks and, like, or he was always in the bathroom doing shit, you know? And, like, finally, it got to the point where he got really fucked up. And, dude, I've heard the recording of Joaquin Phoenix, like, panicking, calling the police, saying that his brother's unconscious outside in the front of the fucking venue,
Viper room.
dude. That's where he
Oh,
died.
wow.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
died on the sidewalk.
Damn.
Viper
Right,
room.
yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Is it even still called the
Fuck.
Viper Room? No, right?
No, it's still the Viper room, but they're gonna they're trying to make it all like it's not owned by the same
Yeah.
people. They're gonna
Make
it's
it
gonna
all hipstery or
no,
like a
they're
club?
they're destroying the whole building.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
They're destroying everything, all the buildings over there now, and they're gonna like just recreate everything now.
what the fuck? But
Wait.
that's like history.
It wasn't. Yeah, it's not. The Viper room is not the Viper room anymore, though.
I know, but it's still history.
yeah. I mean, after COVID, dude, a lot of these places just fucking want to shit. Though you gotta understand
Oh, dude, I went to go see a band there.
where
The Viper Room.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a famous place.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like it's
Johnny Depp was like
He owned it.
He owned it for a while.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
he owned it when River Phoenix died there.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's a trip.
Everybody would go party there, like all the new fucking famous.
That's
people.
where me and Benji met.
Yeah, well, Christina Applegate was my girlfriend.
Get the
Why are
fuck
you
out-
laughing, Will?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm Chris Farley. No, I was kidding. Holy shnikes! No,
All right, we went on a tangent here. Let's just go back into.
Okay,
Okay.
this is gonna be funny. Okay,
If it's
not
not,
just because it's
Will, you're off the
no.
podcast.
It's just I have always thought, because I have mentioned before that I've been a Chris Farley fan. Well, when is like the next closest to like Chris Farley thing ever gonna happen? You know, where like it's just some crazy
the closest,
fat, goofy
the
dude.
closest probably came with Jack Black. So far,
No, but it's a completely different kind
but
of. Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. The
that's true.
closest.
But it's just like I've had dreams where I'm just like the next funniest goofy fucking like Beverly Hills Ninja kind of like
Jesus.
actor like Chris Farley, you know, you start off like just having your skinny sidekick, you know, like David Spade, and just working yourself up. I forgot what that whole like play is of like having that partner in like movies. Just like what is it? Just like Shaun of the Dead, you know? Like,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
always
yeah,
like
yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a specific name for it, but
Like
just like Gilligan's Island kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
the skipper
shit.
and like yeah, see, and like I don't know that I'm still waiting for one. That's just basically what I'm trying to say. It's just like when
Like a buddy comedy. It's just a buddy comedy.
Well, because it was making me think because I was just watching that new movie with oh my goodness, dude, I'm just having a bad day remembering actors' names. The guy from Happy Gilmore,
Adam Sandler.
yeah, Adam Sandler. He just made a serious movie about like basketball.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
what was
just
it,
like,
Hustle?
yeah, it's on Netflix. It's a really great movie, dude. I was really digging it. I love more of his fucking serious movies that are coming up than anything like a little bit before like this goofy stuff.
What did you like that other
You know?
movie that came out? What was it called?
There's something
Uncut
Diamond,
Gems?
yeah, Uncut Gems,
yeah.
that was a great movie. You should see it.
I saw it. It just kind of like, it wasn't what I expected.
Yeah, I mean because
No,
it's,
but I mean, no.
yeah.
I'm talking about like how well, what was how can I say this? It was a good story. It's just that I felt like it dragged on a little bit too much for me.
I mean, I'm not like gonna praise it as like dude, that's so fucking like I love
But I mean,
that.
like for him,
Dude,
for Adam Sandler to do something,
Adam Sandler to
that
do
was
something
good.
like that, it was great.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. I
But
loved
I'm not praising it as like it was the best shit thing he's ever done in his life, because obviously, fucking.
And I mean, I just like the fact that he's doing something outside of his like stupid
Wedding
like
Singer is
kind of
my
like
favorite one, dude.
Oh, dude.
Never seen Wedding Singer.
Wedding Singer is the
What?
best
You
one,
never seen
honestly.
it?
Nope.
Oh,
Wedding Singer is
You
the best
seen it?
one. Yeah,
shit.
it's my favorite,
Never
dude.
seen
I'm
it.
gonna look at that
Wedding-
fucking
dude,
chick with the fucking bell from
The
Game of Thrones.
legitimately, the chemistry that fucking what's her name and him have,
Shame.
it's fucking amazing.
Shame. My dear
51st
cat.
Dates feels like to me it was like the next, but like next to like
Yeah.
it's like the chemistry that those two have on screen.
Dude,
Unfathomable.
what's her name?
Drew Barrymore.
Has even said that could have been her soulmate, bro. Like if
Dude.
they weren't married to like different people, like they've had interviews together where like they literally like love each other, dude. But it's just like they're so monogamous, you know, and like so
No,
wholesome.
that's what I'm saying. Like their
they-
fucking
yeah.
chemistry is just, dude.
Yeah,
I don't get
they
it.
fucking love each other. Like they still talk to each other, from what I heard. Like
I'm pretty sure that those fuckers were like meant to be with each other, but because they fucking got
Drew
married.
Barrymore's she's come a long fucking way, bro.
I used
She's
to have
had
the
a
biggest crush on her
Oh,
when I was a kid.
No,
I crushed on her hard since when during the Wedding Singer days. Honestly, like when I saw that movie and I saw her, I was like, oh,
she was cute. Like
Yeah.
during the Charlie Angels like time, like
yeah. All that time, like I was
She's still, even for her age, she looks pretty hot, man.
My first crush was Scream.
oh,
The first Scream.
Yeah, dude.
I seen her and I'm like, who the fuck is that? And then my aunt
She's
was
always
like,
been
oh,
a
that's the little girl
beautiful
from
girl.
E.T. I'm like, what? Because she was in E.T.
Phone home.
That's crazy.
Elliot. Dude, in that sci-fi fucking documentary that like I helped fund, I'm just gonna bring it up right now. You guys should check it out. It's called oh my god, In Search for Tomorrow, because I always get confused In Search of Darkness because that's their horror like 80s movies, like documentaries of it. This is a sci-fi 80s documentary, and dude, like they break down on a scene where like one of the actor for the kids was kind of telling Drew Barrymore in this one scene, because she thought she was a real thing, and they kept explaining to her E.T. isn't real. But like during some of these scenes, like she was thinking he was a real alien. They went into the scene when Steven Spielberg started getting to the point where
E.T. was dying.
yeah, E.T.'s dying, and like it's the scene where like he's white
He's
and
all
he
white.
dies, and like they bring her into the room, into that scene, and they're like, there he is, and she literally starts, like they explain to her, and she's like, I know E.T.'s not real, and like she's telling them, you know. But when they bring her into the room and fucking E.T.'s white and that motherfucker's dead, she's like, oh God. And then like, Steven Spielberg has a douche nozzle like fucking with kids. He's like, keep rolling, start rolling. Like, dude,
Por
that's all
pendeja.
real. That's all real. Fuck you, dude. You're an oh, and we're not gonna get into this.
Oh
right
my
now.
god, dude, that's horrible.
Fucking John, dude. He like I said, Steven Spielberg, like, dude, he's a
He
genius.
gets shits done.
That dude was
He's a Homelander of directors.
he would fuck with
He's
kids.
like, I don't
in
give a
his
fuck
movies.
about your emotions. Just fucking do it, okay?
All right,
Has your mind been fucked by
so
stupid?
We're gonna make ET look like he's really fucking dead. Just bring her in here. We'll see what reaction we get out of her.
Bring in
And
the
she's
deep. Bring in the deep so we can
she's
fuck the
bawling.
ET doll.
She's bawling and crying when they're giving him those fucking
paddle, the defibrillator?
defibrillators. She's like, ah, she's even flinching every shot, and I'm just like, damn, dude, that was all real to her, bro.
He's like, oh god, this is good. This is so fucking good. Yes, give me more. Come on,
fucking
do it.
Oscar
You
for
know,
this.
I think he's her godfather.
Is he?
yeah, something like that.
Oh
yeah.
no way,
He,
dude. I mean, it's so crazy how
So I think somebody had to take over.
Incestuous, it kind of seems.
yeah, exactly.
Somebody had to take over because of like her parents were fucking up, dude. Like from what I heard, like this history.
She's had kind of a rough
She
upbringing.
has a rough
Yeah,
upbringing.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of child actors have, bro.
I mean, yeah, they always do.
Yeah. Not always, but back then it was worse, bro. You know, like shit. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. It's
Yeah.
so unbelievable how.
Especially with these 80s and like 70s movies, dude. It sucks. But anyways, that's
Okay,
Thor.
Marvel.
Thor 4.
Thor.
Thor 4.
Love
It's
and
called
Thunder.
Love and Thunder.
I'm honestly like, I look at the trailers and like, I want to watch it. I'm not. Honestly, I'm not super hyped
I'm not
up.
impressed.
I'm not impressed.
Why?
No, I'm not.
I mean, it looks fine.
Yeah, look, I'm
That's
not
gonna
saying.
be the next professional movie,
I'm-
bro. With
I'm-
fucking Natalie Portman all buff.
Like, I'm just more hyped because
Dude,
it's still
do
Taika
it.
Waititi. But
just do it.
oh, you know what? Real quick, not to really go back to Star Wars, but I don't know how I feel about Taika Waititi doing the next Star Wars movie.
I'm fine with it.
Are you
Oh,
fine
shit.
with Taika Waititi's brand of humor and all that in the Star Wars universe?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's gonna be.
I
going-
know, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know how I feel about it.
Did you watch Jojo Rabbit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You haven't seen
No,
it?
no, it's good, but that's specifically a Taika because there's still fucking Hitler is like his imaginary BFF, and he talks about eating unicorns.
No, I know, I get
No,
That's
that.
what I'm
but
s-
he's taking a shit on.
I know, but my point is,
But I mean,
I'm
like,
worried
the-
shit like
the
that is gonna
serious
be
moments in
I
there,
know,
though?
I get that, but
Yeah.
I'm worried the rest of his style is gonna be in Star Wars.
I mean, I don't think I think he understands.
Okay, bro. This is all I'm gonna say. As long as Deborah Chow's not fucking directing anything else, I'm fucking cool, man. Because-
I get the feeling that I think he understands.
A lot of people are. I'm gonna get hate for this shit, but she's the one who directed most of the fucking Obi-Wan fucking like episodes.
She
And the
also
ones
did
she
the last
didn't
one.
were like the best ones. Almost.
She did the last one.
Yeah, but come
And
on.
you said the last one redeemed it.
I don't know, dude. I
Oh,
coulda-
okay, we're over it. We're Thor, Love and Thunder.
Is Deborah Chow?
I'm like, honestly, like I don't like I'm not.
He's great. Have you ever watched
I don't-
Into the Shadows?
Oh,
No, but
dude.
no, I-
It's fucking funny.
No,
dude.
I know. I love Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
That's not my problem. I love Taika Waititi because he's Taika Waititi. My problem is
They
he's Taika Waititi.
said it's not gonna be like no comparison to any other Star Wars. Like,
and that's kind of what worries me a little bit.
I mean,
At
Look,
this,
Rogue
if it's
One.
a fucking show about Jawas, like fuck it, I'll watch it. You know, they're just
Are
like
you-
Houdini.
yeah,
They're
but
just
they would
doing
never
funny
dedicate
shit.
a movie to something.
And I'm like, oh hell yeah, this is a shit.
I mean, like,
Marine Guards. Damn, they should Home Planet. That's it, bro. Somebody needs to hire me. We need a fucking background planet and everything for Gamma Ray.
just move on from this shit. Come on, let's go.
Come on, guys.
Thor 4. I don't care. I don't care for it. I'll watch it still, but it's like it hasn't.
Fine, you're not invited to go watch it with us when we go. We're gonna go watch it, right?
It hasn't
Yeah.
like impressed me like how like say Multiverse of Madness.
You
did.
haven't impressed me the way Multiverse.
No, the trailer for
of Man-
Multiverse of Madness really got me hooked on. You get me? Like, and so far the trailers that
True.
they released
But
aren't
that's
like
Sam
not.
Raimi.
It's
Yeah,
like,
but you can't go by the because I was like really fucking like hyped for Spider-Man No Way Home.
well, I mean, that's the thing is
And I
that
was
the
kinda let
trailers, the
down.
trailers are what kind of like. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like the trailers for what you call it, Ragnarok, didn't really impress me either. But I love Ragnarok. Like, I
have
liked it.
not watched.
It took me 2 watches to really fall in love with Ragnarok. I didn't like it the
You
first
didn't
time I
like
seen
it?
it. Not the first. No, the first time I seen it, I didn't. I hated it, and then I watched it again. I'm like, I'm into it now.
You
I
know
get
what?
It.
The first time that I watched it, I was thrown off by it
It was different
because
for
I was
sure.
expecting
Yeah.
a little bit more seriousness from the beginning, and then it's like basically kind of like a lot of
It's
fucking
very comedy. Yeah.
It's very comedy, and that's like, okay, you know, I was thrown off by it. Like again, I like the first initial joke
but they
where
got
he's like.
Loki jokes
when
out
he's
there. Fuck yeah.
When he's like fucking like hanging on the chain and he's like, oh hold on, let me turn around, let me get back to
Yeah.
you and so forth. Like I was like, what the fuck is going on here? But then the rest of the movie really redeemed itself.
Yeah, but it's better than the fucking other Thor movies. That's for
I mean,
sure.
that's what I'm saying. That's what
I really love the first one.
What do you
The
mean?
first Thor movie.
It's good.
I love that
I don't
movie.
love it.
Oh, I love
Oh,
it.
I don't love it. It's good. Well, I don't love it.
Like
I mean-
they're in my top.
I love Natalie Portman, but I.
Like they're like in my top probably 3 or top 5 of my 5 favorite Marvel movies.
Okay.
Nice.
Like I said, I'll still watch it, but as far as like the trailers goes, it's like whatever's for me, honestly.
Christian Bale's in it.
I know that's what kind of.
It's funny that you hear about that. Like what they asked them. Like they people kept telling him like in person, or I think he read He's like, "Oh, you're in the MCU now," and he's just like,
what the
"No,
fuck
I'm
is the
not."
MCU?
And like, he never. It's. Why do people make a big deal out of this shit? A lot of these actors aren't fucking fanboys, you know? They're fucking actors, you know? And it's like,
But I mean, like, they know that if they get into that sort of like, if you get a movie or if you get a gig in the MCU, you know you're gonna get paid though. That's the thing. You can ask for money because they're gonna give you the money.
I mean,
one way or another.
they're getting good actors. That's what's fucking awesome about it, you know? Shit, like, people know that aren't gonna, like, fuck up these, like...
True. I don't know.
And they have the money for it now.
Yeah, I mean, they have the money for it. That's the thing.
Disney fucking is... The mouse is rolling in
They're
money,
fucking
bro.
printing money, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, they're kind of losing money. Like
no,
in Florida,
they're not.
Disney World's not doing 100%.
They have a vault where fucking Walt Disney's under there, like, in carbonite. And, like, dude, it's just fucking endless fucking, like, money.
Oh my God.
Like, it's all Disney books, too, as well. But, like, they found out that currency wasn't really, like, going around because you can only spend it in Disney parks and shit. But, like,
wow.
it was just, it's zillions.
Let's put it this way, like,
of mouse money, bro.
they got caught in Disney World not using the AC in the stores to save money.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I was going to say some fucked up shit, but I think we should...
That's
move
dumb.
on.
That's dumb. Okay, moving on from this thing. It's still fucking Disney related.
Fucking kids, man. They could go fucking.
Okay, so I know that we talked about this previously before we started the podcast, but you guys are not up to date with Miss Marvel, right?
I tried. I didn't like it.
Okay, and the same thing for you, right?
Yeah, I'm not up to date, but I've watched the first 2 episodes, and I was digging like I was digging the show. Up until, like, when they get to, like, the Avengers, like, Comic-Con or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And Avengers Con, right?
Avengers
That's what
Con,
it's called. And, like, she started getting her powers. But, dude, since they swayed away from, like, the original story where it's just not her getting, like, her stretching powers and, like, her super power, like, the way they originally was, I kind of started just straying away from it, you know? And I'm just like, I mean, it's good so far. Maybe the more that I watch it might get better. But right now, I'm just to the point where, like, I think it's aiming a little bit to, like, a younger audience.
It definitely is.
So I'm just like, okay, I'm digging it, but this just isn't for me right now. I'll finish watching the rest of it, but we'll talk about it when it's done, you know? See what my actual,
So
like...
do I have to watch it then?
You don't have to watch it, but we're still going to talk about it, you know?
I mean, I think for me personally,
we're going to force you.
I'm really liking it, but I can tell that it's definitely aimed for a younger audience, and it's not the same thing as, like, say, like, let's say Loki or fucking Moon Knight was.
WandaVision.
Or WandaVision or anything of that sort.
Moon Knight wasn't that great.
It wasn't.
It wasn't that great, but I mean, like, like, there were some parts that were really good on it, but they just...
It was great. Like, all the nostalgia.
Moon Knight or Obi-Wan?
Oh, Moon Knight, definitely.
100% Moon Knight.
Exactly.
Shit.
So it's like it's not
Because of the
Did
hippo.
you guys like
More hippo?
Did you guys like fucking Falcon Winter Soldier?
Yeah, I digged it.
Oh.
I really liked it.
I liked it, but I felt like it had a
didn't
couple.
meet my expectations, but I
didn't
still
like
liked
it.
it.
I thought the whole thing was super boring.
I liked how they treated U.S. Agent or the guy who became.
We need more of the villain. What's his name?
But
the purple mask. He only puts on that fucking thing for a couple of seconds for no goddamn reason, and then takes it off.
But I mean,
Why?
I think overall, I think it was still a good show.
It
in general.
was.
But I mean, as far as like Miss Marvel goes, I mean, I know nothing of her powers or anything of that sort. But one of the things that I definitely like, people might not like this, but I love how they're treating the whole show, like not even like in any sort of way making it seem like it's something different with the cultures that are involved in the show. It's like they're just like this is something that just exists.
That's
you know?
respectable.
That's like I fucking love the fact that they're going, and I hope that in future shows that have something like that or like certain culture representation, they just treat it as this show has been treating it.
Yeah.
In that sense, because like I know that like there's a repeating thing where Benji's been saying like we need more Mexican superheroes and stuff like that. If that's something that ever happens in a superhero kind of like where it gets represented like that. I hope that they bring it up
the East
like
LA
that.
fucking Ghost Rider, man, make it happen.
But I mean,
dude.
just like bring it up like that, like
They
it's something
yeah,
that
but
exists.
we need to see him like.
No, but they did, and I think he was the one
He-
from
yeah, he was in that stupid Agent
Agents
show.
of Shield.
But I mean,
That
it's just
show
like, I
was
love
fucking-
how they're treating her heritage and shit like that, just like that. Like it's nothing like they're not making it like they're not pushing it or like treading
You're
it.
not shoving your face into her.
No,
culture.
like they're just no, but I mean, it's not even that. It's like they're just basically like, hey, this exists. It's there. We're immersing you into this, basically.
I mean, her
Yeah.
background in the comic has a lot to do with
Well, I mean, that's
it.
the thing.
you
It's
know?
like
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's like there's no way you could have a Miss Marvel like show without like with the background of
what's her
Kamala
name?
Khan
Yeah,
in
Kamala
there.
Khan.
There's no way. But I mean, like the way that they're doing it in the show.
I even told you, like, I liked the whole little small storyline that they had on the Avengers game about her, because that's who you start off with playing with her, and like it's cool. Like she's just it starts out like the same way like the show did. She goes to like an Avengers like event.
I think because
she gets her stupid powers there, but like still like I just like the whole background thing of it. No, nobody's sneaking in here, bro. Are you okay?
You don't hear like the noises and shit?
Yeah, they're popping fireworks.
No, it's not
East
the
LA.
fireworks. Anyways, I'm gonna slightly change the topic, potentially start a fight. But She-Hulk looks like garbage, right?
Oh
nope.
I fucking love who's playing She-Hulk, and I'm not gonna just say because I'm simping, but dude, She-Hulk in the comics was freaking hot, bro, and like everybody just going conservatively fucking ape shit over her grabbing that dude and taking her to her room. That's not even half of the shit that they even show in the comics, bro. Like she's a fucking lawyer. Like she's a
She
woman,
is the
bro.
law.
She's fucking. And now that they have fucking Mark Ruffalo involved in that shit too, which is they are related, in the comic, is like got me all for that fucking show, bro.
Well, they're cousins,
And,
right? In the
yeah.
comics.
That's not my problem. It just looks shitty.
You know what? The only thing I could complain is like the CGI, but Disney has been dropping the ball on this shit.
Yeah.
Maybe because like, I mean, I'll give
They're
it
being greedy.
a pass, but I think they're really like they kind of like rush too much of this shit.
No, they are.
They
That's-
are
that's-
because
they
they're like,
are,
you know
they
what?
are.
We're just gonna
Yeah.
pump as much of this bullshit out because no matter what, these fucking idiots are gonna watch it. And they're gonna eat it
Don't
right
say
up.
that.
It's
but,
true though.
But I mean, that's the thing. It's like when it comes to fandoms, that's what usually ends up happening.
Yeah, but
Like-
don't. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the mindset.
Yeah, that's the
These
thing. It's
people
like-
will eat.
I mean,
anything.
it's like okay,
Shit.
dude. Fans of the like people who are fans of the MCU are so hyped up about it that they're just gonna go for it no matter what. Though he's got a good point though in regards to
honestly,
that.
like
I'm not gonna.
as much as I fucking love him to death, like
And Obi-Wan was a
that's why I don't really listen to fucking Kevin Smith's podcast anymore. Because he's just every fucking Marvel thing that comes out, he praises. Like it doesn't seem legitimate anymore.
That's not true. Have you even watched some of his like?
I gave up because I was like,
Nah, I haven't really watched some of
I
his
mean,
most recent stuff, but
It's just one of those things where like you have a good point, and I agree with you on
you
that
gotta
in that
understand,
regard.
Kevin Smith has been around reading comics way before our time, and him seeing them on the screen now, like of course he's gonna be like fucking shitting out of his house with nostalgia because he's getting to watch this shit on the television now, and that's just the type of person he is. He's a
I
little
get-
kid again watching this on the screen, and that's all he lived for, like back then.
I get
And
that.
I'm
but
not,
you know what?
like, trying to,
He's
like-
no more special than you and me, and just because like he's famous, he's no more of a fan, or you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that, those emotions.
That's
don't,
what it is. He is a fan.
I know, but
Yeah.
his emotions mean no more than ours. But I can still fucking sit and watch the Star Wars movies, a franchise that I fucking love, and be like, you know what? These sequel movies, they suck.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Definitely.
But
It's
like
like with him, it doesn't seem
And
like
it's
he
just
ever
what
does
we
that
said
when it comes to
before.
Marvel.
It's just like we're just getting so much of this shit to the point where like the last great movie we've seen is fucking Multiverse of Madness. And like now they're saying like the best next thing is gonna be Thor: Love and Thunder. But like what the fuck has came out ever since from that? Like all these shows and everything haven't even came close to some of the best MCU fucking phases that we've seen. Like we're being drowned in content to the point where it's just too much for us to even care anymore, you know?
And it's not even all that good anymore.
And it's not good, though.
But I mean, that's his point.
Yeah,
That's his
my
point.
point.
Exactly.
point.
And that's what
That's
I'm
the
trying
thing.
to tell you.
No, but that's my one complaint with Kevin Smith. That's why is because
I mean, like,
no matter what, he's praising everything.
I don't know that he's actually praising
I know,
everything.
but from the
though.
last time I remember hearing him, that's kind of what he was doing. So I just stopped.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things.
Everything else
I mean,
he does, I enjoy.
again, like what he said. Like they're now at this point just pumping out so much content because there are hardcore fans that are just gonna fucking eat it up and just praise it like it's the next best thing.
Oh no, but there's hardcore fans that are fucking shitting on a lot of shit as
Well, I mean,
well.
those
you
are-
know?
I mean-
those are probably the actual comic book fans.
Yeah, that's
not
the thing.
MCU fans.
It like you can't like put it
There-
in that.
Oh, there's different
Oh
categories,
yeah,
my
yeah,
friend.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's like okay, like
Because there's MCU fans and there's comic book fans.
yeah,
and there's
exactly. That's
fake
exactly
comic book fans.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
that's what he's
and
saying.
fake
That's what I'm
MCU
saying.
fans.
But I mean, that's the thing. It's like one way or
So-
another.
And
like,
I'm not trying to gatekeep here either.
No,
I'm just trying
but
to
I'm just
say,
saying, if you just straight up grew up with the MCU,
Yeah.
you're gonna defend it fucking tooth and nail. Whereas the comic book people's like, the fuck, Magneto's always
It's
been
true, it's
Scarlet
true.
Witch's dad. You know what I mean? Like,
thankfully, like I told you guys before, like I've been a really big X-Men fan, like a big fucking like X-Force, you know, like everything X factions, like it's just everything for me growing up was always like just fucking mutants, you know. That was the best part of fucking Marvel for me, like just growing up as a kid. Even Spider-Man as well, because we saw it in cartoons, we saw it in comics, we saw it in fucking.
our
And
fucking pajamas, dog.
Yeah, we saw it in toys. We saw it everywhere. It was just all around us, bro. Like even Star Wars.
Our popsicles.
Yeah,
the Wolverine
like-
popsicles, dude.
they're all with the eyes all fucked
The
up and shit.
WWF popsicles, bro.
Oh, but they had the sandwich bars with the
Oh, yeah, with the
WWF
print
ones.
on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's what you're
yeah.
talking
I
about?
remember they came in a box,
Dude.
and then the box you can peel off the back, and it was
they
like a
were
little card.
Great. They were
They're fucking delicious.
delicious, bro.
And then
Maybe
there's the
one of our
Sonic the
fat
Hedgehog.
kids.
There's the Sonic the Hedgehog fucking popsicle. There was a Mario popsicle. Bro, do you guys remember the fucking Mickey Mouse popsicle where the ears were the chocolate?
Yeah.
Fucking good.
They started changing like the
Yeah.
shapes of like the way the Mickey Mouse looked. It wasn't just
then
the round
eventually
one.
there was a SpongeBob one. And
They
I'm like,
did a
oh.
Sonic the Hedgehog one.
Yeah, I remember the Sonic. Yeah,
The-
there's
and
a
then
Mario
The
one.
Ninja Turtle one.
Yep.
We're going into those fucking popsicle. Oh, dude, the paletero dog. Like,
Oh, and then their fucking nachos, bro. They had the best nachos.
dude, we're
The
going a little too
fuck
deep
are you
into the
talking
paleteros,
about,
dog.
dude.
There's this man that. Okay, I'm just gonna say this.
We need to
Don't
do an
dox me,
episode
guys. Don't
about
dox-
just no, but real quick, we need to do an episode just
There-
about East
there's
LA.
this
Growing up and living in East LA.
ice
I
cream
didn't-
man.
You're not in this episode. You're out of the
exactly.
podcast now.
I'll just be moderator because you guys are gonna fucking get into that shit too.
There's this ice cream man I've known since freaking
He was at your birth.
elementary, dude. And he still
birthed
passes
you.
by my house to this day and remembers me.
He helped
And you know what
conceive
I do? I tip that fucker like $5 to $10 every time I buy something. Because every time I get something now, like I just do it like once or twice a month now. But I've known him and he's known me.
You're feeding that dude's kids.
Exactly. It's like Homer
You're
when that
put-
hot dog guy's following him everywhere. He's like, he's sending my kids to college. His kids are out of college now. They're like fucking.
You're feeding his grandkids.
I'm just kidding. His grandkids, kids.
Not to reignite the whole fucking like debate about like
Whether
Yeah.
you're gonna stay on the podcast or not?
no the whole fucking like fandoms and stuff like that. But like I wanted to bring into like the whole remember me as a Castlevania fan and shit like that. So I used to be part of a forum group that was like fucking into about the Castlevania games and
Nerd.
stuff like
Oh,
that.
you never told me. That's awesome.
And so then you could see that there was two factions in there. There were well, actually it was more like three. There was the Puritan ones, which were like, no, we want games to go back to like the way that the SNES and the NES Castlevania games were, which are basically not even like just the graphic style, but just like the fact that you like there was no RPG elements or anything of that
This
sort.
is linear storytelling.
There was no storytelling.
Side-scrolling game.
It was side-scrolling games, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Then there was people that got in like interested into the Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is basically
that's the PlayStation. Like, yeah.
that's the first Metroidvania in Castlevania, essentially. So you had people that were like, you had people that were basically like in the middle of that who were like, yeah, we fucking like this and we want the future of Castlevania to go this way, right? And then you had people who were just fans of Castlevania in general that they would eat up anything that fucking came out of Castlevania. They were like, be happy that Castlevania was being, shilled out and so forth like that. There was a game on the Wii that was released. It was Castlevania Judgment. That game was literally a fucking fighting game with Castlevania characters.
Oh, man.
Why would you have a game like that? Like,
It's
honestly,
just money. It's like the Ninja Turtles.
Money.
Yeah,
It was cash
When they
grabs.
did that fucking fighting game, what is it called? The something tournament? And it was like Ninja Turtles and all the characters fighting. And that game was, or Shaq Fu.
But I mean, like, that's
You mean like fucking like the DBZ games?
Yeah, but no, these were more like kind of like Mortal. It came into when Mortal Kombat got famous and Street Fighter as well.
Well, DBZ
so they would
does
just
the same
make
thing.
anything into fighting games, you know?
No, but
just
Dragon
because
Ball
that's
does the
what
same
the
thing,
nostalgia
though.
was, huh?
Dragon Ball does the same thing.
Yeah, definitely. Like now they do, and it's even like crazier. But like, he's talking about Castlevania, which was
I know, I get it.
dude. It was either like they did.
It's like doing Resident Evil
the
fighting
closest
game.
thing that kind of like revolutionized them
exactly
was Castlevania like 3D games that they did for the N64, and even that was fucking weird. But people love those. Like my sister's brother like loved that. But that like the storyline was just like, dude, you introduce all these new characters, and it's just like, bro, like what the fuck are you guys doing with the timeline, you know? And it's like,
it was like they were trying to bring Castlevania into the 3D space and they couldn't do it right. Simple as that. But I mean, going back to it, like they ended up doing fucking Castlevania Judgment, which is a fucking 3D fighter with Castlevania characters, and you're like, why the like a lot of the fandom was like, what, like the fandoms that were actually like cared about Castlevania were like, why the fuck are you doing this? And then there was the people who were just like, oh fuck yeah, a new Castlevania game and shit like that. They were just fucking eating it. And that was the thing is like that was majority of the people like that was like they were like, yeah, we get a new Castlevania game, and everyone who was like talking about like, no, this is shit, this is not Castlevania in any sort of way, you know, the people that actually cared about the franchise. I mean, the game tanked and all that shit, but people were like still like, and all criticism about how the game was complete garbage and how it wasn't supposed to exist was met with criticism that, oh, but it's a Castlevania game, and it's like you should just be happy that they're making content for Castlevania.
No.
It's like
that's how it is now with a lot of shit. Though.
That's why I feel like Star Wars, and Marvel right now.
It's not just that.
No,
it's
but-
like
but
a lot of shit.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
that's what's happening with Star Wars and Marvel.
That's what's happening right now. It's like they're oversaturating the whole field with it because they want to make money out of it, and it's like a very small
This is
people.
the thing I hate about. Okay, I'm not trying to gatekeep, and I'm just trying to warn everybody. It's just everybody is trying to be positive about all of this new content stuff, whether it's good or bad, and like.
I mean, that's the thing. That's exactly the
That's
point.
what you're trying to.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like there are people that are trying to do that shit, and it's like, no, we don't need to get to that point, you know. And it's just like, yeah, we need to like not do that shit. Yep, definitely.
So
we're getting to that time, folks, where this episode is
Sun's getting real low, big
this
guy.
was a banger. I gotta say. We have other news.
this
like
was our
we're gonna talk about Blade.
Pigasm.
The only Blade news we had is I guess it's not gonna be rated R, but
So it's gonna suck.
and it's not directed by Guillermo del Toro, so I don't care. Or the guy who directed the first one. Anyways, Blade Trinity sucked. And every time that line I always remember is like when he grabs that like vampire scroll, he's like, smells like a vampire wiped his ass with it. And I was just like, oh, all right. So that's how I'm gonna
okay.
end that Blade segment. Like, what do you guys think about Blade?
I don't
we
care.
have no news, honestly.
We have
Like,
no
they
news on it.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
only say it's not gonna be R rated.
I mean,
Real quick, the only real major news is supposedly now Joker 2 is gonna be a musical, which I'm not down with.
with what musical?
It's supposed to be a musical. That's why they're saying fucking Lady.
Shut the fuck
That's why
up.
they're saying Lady Gaga is supposed to be fucking
Oh
Harley
my
Quinn.
God, I'm having a panic attack.
no, you're fucking with me, right?
No, that like rumors are it since like the whole reason between Gaga being fucking
stop.
Quinn
Stop.
is it's gonna be like a musical.
What?
Okay.
I don't know if it's true, but that's what I've heard.
I hope that's just fucking
Is it
trolls.
still-
Go on.
Is it gonna be directed
go
by
on-
the same director?
Yeah, go on fucking.
That's not gonna happen.
Go on-
I'm hoping that it's
go on
look,
IGN's
I'll
Instagram.
look it up. I'll look it
and
up.
It's just.
But I
still
mean,
be there.
I'm hoping that's just fucking trolls just releasing that
Yeah.
shit. I hope it is.
And Lady Gaga being fucking in that movie, I fucking 100%.
I'm fine with it.
I am
she
not
does
fine
have
with it.
she does have some
Fuck
fucking acting
that.
chops, and if
she's
it's
a horrible actor.
if it's gonna be in the Joaquin Phoenix Joker universe, I'm fine with it. I think
am not fine with it.
I don't want her to replace Margot Robbie.
You need to bring back Zazie Beetz because my God, she's
my God,
fucking
Zazie
perfection.
Beetz.
Oh yeah,
She is perfection.
Mwah. Chef's kiss.
Anyways,
Let's go into gaming news, and then we're gonna end this podcast.
Starfield's gonna suck.
Huh?
Starfield's gonna suck. It's written on the board. You can't. It's written on the board. You can't argue with the board.
I saw
You
that.
guys think so?
I
Yes.
saw that shit. And I was like, I am not impressed.
What was it? No, it's a No Man's Skies ripoff. That's what I'm
Pretty
hearing.
much, that's what it looks like. I'm just like not in any sort of way
And
impressed.
that was Bethesda's fucking like.
Dude, they wasted time. It looks like they wasted
They
time
were
on that
actually
bullshit,
working
dude.
with it for a while, though. I heard before.
Dude,
even
it's been in development for
Xbox
so many
conversion.
fucking years. It has nothing to do with Xbox. They've been working on it before.
No,
they
that's
got
what I'm saying. That's what I just said. Like they've been working on it even before the Xbox conversion.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys doing, Bethesda? I mean, are you guys just trying to cheap out?
They're fucking
Anyways.
thinking about Skyrim too.
Yeah.
Other
Skyrim.
news. Last of Us is actually gonna.
Gonna suck.
No.
Get the
no.
That's it, dude.
Oh, I thought you
I
were talking
draw
about
the
the
fucking
I thought
line.
you were talking about the series.
No,
Get out.
I thought you were talking about the series.
we're talking about the game. We're talking about
The
game
HBO
news.
fucking show's gonna be badass, dog. It has got Mandalorian in it.
It doesn't matter.
I think it's gonna be one of those polarizing shows. It's gonna be either
No,
you like it
it's
or you
gonna be
don't. I honestly like. I'm
Dude,
going into
Obi-Wan
it.
had fucking
Shut
McGregor
up.
in it, and it sucked. So
Fuck you, dude.
search your feelings, Benji. You know it to be true. Impossible. I hate you.
I mean, like the only thing that I fucking like, I love that they're
They
doing a.
better not shit on this, dude.
I'm not even talking about that shit. I'm
Neil
talking about.
Druckmann's involved, all right? So fuck you guys.
No, fuck him.
What?
No, dude. He like.
Well, you don't like The Last of Us too, so
no,
like,
I don't like it because
no, you don't like it.
No,
Shut
I
up.
Ghost
no,
on the
no.
doll. No, never mind.
I don't like it because the whole way that they fucking
In the
cut
heart.
that whole story was fucking horrible.
Like Kimiko? Over and over and over again.
I think it's one of the best fucking actually like storylines in any like medium. So like, I
no, but I mean,
disagree
the
with you.
storyline,
Yeah.
like the whole, like I understand that, and I'm not saying that the main
No,
point of the.
I'm just saying I
it's just
disagree
like,
with you. You
I
have
just-
to explain
no,
why.
I agree with you on that. That it's a really good storyline. I just don't like the way that they cut it in the game, though.
yeah.
Because again,
No, I
yeah,
I dig that as well.
it's like it's not a good game in that regard. Story, I get it. Yes, I like it. I just don't like how they cut that story.
Yeah.
It's simple as that. But Last of Us Part 1 essentially coming to PS5 and also in production for
PC as well. They're coming out at the same time, I believe.
It's gonna cost $70, guys. I'm not cool with that.
For you don't have to play. You could just play the old game.
Yeah.
No, it's no.
expensive.
That's expensive for something that's been like it's not even 10 years old.
Everybody
and it's
save their fucking V-Bucks or whatever the fuck.
I mean, or you could.
That's Fortnite.
No,
fucking
honestly,
idiot.
one of the like my main my thing is like if you really want to make a fucking point that you don't want to pay $70, just don't buy the game.
Yeah.
Simple as
People
that.
will.
And they will. That's the
They're
thing.
sheep.
It's
They're
fandoms.
fucking sheep.
Fandoms. We're
Waiting
talking about
to be
MCU.
slaughtered.
One of the best fucking games in like game history.
Speaking of sheep, we might get another fucking Game of Thrones Jon Snow spinoff.
Oh God. I mean, I haven't like.
Berserk will continue without
Oh yeah,
Miura.
yeah.
So I don't know how I feel about that, but I get really deep into it, but I can't.
I
We
mean,
will.
at that point, like it's like I understand that the vision that what I don't know the guy's name, but his vision and how he created it, I get that that's like very particular, but you don't know if the next person in line might actually live up to that expectation or something like that. So I think, I mean, I understand how strong you feel about it, but I think you should just kind of like hold reservation on it. Like,
And
that's just my opinion on it. Just like wait, watch the first episode, and
I
then
thought
if
they
it's
ended the fucking like. I thought they ended the manga. I'm guessing. I don't know if they did or not. Maybe I'm too scared to even look now, just because I love that fucking everything about that fucking manga and the old show. But I will give it a chance, like I did like the CGI one, because I watched every episode of it.
Like,
you know,
just give it a chance, and if it ends up like nope.
Miura, just he's berserk.
No, I
he
get that.
is
I get
berserk,
that. I
bro.
get that. I get that.
And then continue it with it, it could just completely
It could go either way.
Either way.
Yeah.
And
I understand that.
All I have is hope.
Yeah, I totally understand you with that.
One last thing, real quick. The Shin Ultraman released in Japan apparently did really well. So hopefully we'll get it out here soon.
Oh, Shin Ultraman?
Yeah.
What?
It came out in theaters early June in
Oh,
Japan.
we gotta go watch that.
Well, yeah. So
They'll
hopefully
probably have theatrical versions coming
Yeah,
soon in the
hopefully.
US.
So be out if you're into that.
They always wait a while, you know?
Yeah. You know, I'm down. We need to go watch that.
Yeah,
That's
hell
what we gotta
yeah.
do.
You had mentioned what was it, Chainsaw Man?
Oh yeah, Chainsaw Man. I think they're working on a second season on it.
Another one
I have
too.
not watched or read anything about
Same
it, but I've
here.
seen scenes and trailers. Dude, this is my kind of jig, you know?
Yeah.
Another one too. Fucking classic fucking anime and manga. Trigun. They're redoing it.
Oh, I
They're
remember.
fucking doing Trigun,
Nice.
and it's gonna be on Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll's gonna fucking do it.
I don't.
They're not gonna do it, but they're gonna fucking air it.
They're gonna air it
Oh,
there,
okay.
but I'm not really sure how I feel about that, to be honest.
I'm kind of.
Yeah, you could
I'm
be
cautiously
I'm hopeful,
optimistic.
But
cautiously optimistic. Is yeah, that's kind of like the way that I feel too.
all right, guys. Well, we're gonna actually end this episode right here. Where can we find you, Will?
You can find me on Twitter at Pro Chubby Chaser. You can also find me on Twitch, Chubby Chaser Pro, YouTube and TikTok, Chubby Chaser Pro as well.
For me, you can find me on Instagram, SithKill308. You can always check out my YouTube channel, SithKill308 as well. What about you, John?
You can find me on Twitter at Nabiscus138. That's kind of about it.
And
But
you can send your dick pics there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can email us all at pigsinapodcast@gmail.com.
All the
So,
boys, fucking orgy fans, go for it, guys.
Also, you can whenever just like add us at Pigs in a Podcast on Twitter. We will make sure to
Should we
respond to you.
discuss? Well, I'll bring this up
No,
after
we're
done
over,
recording.
dude.
We're over. No, no,
we have a link tree too. You can just find all our stuff. We got stickers. I'm gonna make more just because I ran out. They're just those stickers are traveling all over LA now. They're in various places, which is fucking awesome. We're getting a lot of fucking listens
We're
now.
sticking them on windshields.
I love you guys. You guys have anything else to say to our fans? Because we're actually growing in fucking listeners.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you.
Thank you.
If you want to be really fucking cool and get $1 from us, then rate and review us.
A what? What did you say? Get a what?
We'll pay you $1.
Shut the. Oh,
Fuck
that's
off,
it.
bro. Fuck
Okay.
you, no.
This
No,
is the
okay.
end.
No, wait. But
This is the
seriously,
end.
rate and review wherever you listen to us.
Especially
review.
Apple, because we're actually 5-star on there right now.
Oh, nice.
So anyone, please give us a 5-star rating on
And
Apple
review
if you can.
and on
review.
any wherever you listen to
Yeah.
us. Just
We would
it
deeply
helps.
appreciate it,
It
like we
helps.
always do. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. And disclaimer, you will not be getting $1 from what John said. John is just being an idiot.
Lates.
Bye.
later.